That's not right, fam. I appreciate you. What's going on there, everybody? Let's see. Get started. You know, when a few more people come in here, we'll go ahead and get going. My dog. What it is, Jay, fam? What's good? Man, y'all heard what Neo said? Y'all heard what Neo said on the Breakfast Club? What y'all think about the Breakfast Club letting Neo slide with his, or Neon, whatever y'all call him, with that hateful ass speech he had towards black people? Should we let people like Neon slide like that? Just because he's a streamer, a kicker, a twitcher? And, you know, here's a problem. I talked about this earlier. I talked about how these, you know, groups of people, these other groups of people, they use access to us to get ahead in life. So supposedly this streamer Neon, you know, when he first started out, he started to, I guess, try to use shock factor. And one of his shock factor ways was to insult Black Americans. He made jokes about, you know, Harriet Tubman, you know, just a lot of racial slurs, using the N-word or whatnot. And that's how he kind of sort of got on, and that's how he kind of got famous for streaming. So now fast forward 2 years later, the Breakfast Club came on, I think 2 days ago, and they interviewed him, right? They interviewed him, and they asked him about these shock factors and these slurs that he was using towards Black Americans. And, you know, his response was, you know, it was early in my life, and, you know, I was young. It was only 2 years ago. The boy 20 years old now, so he knew what he was doing. He said he was young, and, you know, he was fresh in the game. He was just trying to get put on, so he was just saying whatever. And he really didn't care at the time, but now he knows he's wrong, and he shouldn't have done that. Right. And the problem that we have with people like this is, Black people are defending him. It's disgusting. Right. The problem that we have with this is that oftentimes people of other cultures and races, they use us as a stepping stone to get up to, you know, higher status. We see this with, you know, it don't have to be insults. It could be, you know, mimicking our culture, cosplaying as us. We could use a Cardi B as, for an example. She's not necessarily a Black American, but she's in our culture, dating and hunching on all the Black American men who have the status, NFL players, rappers, and she doesn't have any real talent particularly. See what I'm saying? She doesn't write her own music, but she's in the culture promoting sex to Black men, and she's on other groups of females, people. They all use us. They use our access, our proximity to get in these places that they generally would never got into, you know what I'm saying, on their own with their own culture. Let's say a Ruby Rose, another online, you know, sensation. I still don't know what Ruby Rose is talented at, you know what I'm saying, just for being a, you know, beautiful and an online sensation, and just for being sexy. That's pretty much it. But who does she have to be around? What's your business? Oh, no, I'm telling you guys, anybody who has a Black-owned business, my bad, I forgot my intro. Anybody who has a Black-owned business, go ahead and send me a DM. We're doing promotions. If you have a product, if you have a YouTube or any services you want to let people know that you provide, go ahead and send me a DM so I can start promoting anybody who has a Black-owned business. Anyways, back to the show. So, right, like a Ruby Rose, I still don't know what Ruby Rose is famous for. But when she got on, I think she got on an interview with Aiden Ross. And appreciate you, Frank. When she got on a live or a Twitch with Aiden Ross, she discussed how, you know, when she first started out, you know, her people are from, I think, somewhere, are Somalian and Japanese. So she's culturally not Black American. And when they came to America, the first place they moved to is Kentucky. And Kentucky is not a high populated, you know, place for Black Americans. So it wasn't until she went to Georgia, Atlanta, and she got affiliated with a lot of Black American men that she was able to get in these spaces that she would never had access to if she would have stayed in Kentucky or she would have stayed in her Japanese or Somalian culture. You see what I'm saying? And then the problem with these things like neon is that once they get in these status places that we put them into, they don't give back. They just run off with the sauce and they act like, it's all good. Like, he's on the Breakfast Club talking about how, he apologizing for what he said and he's willing to take full accountability. But now you this multi-net streamer. Well, I don't know how much money he has, but I'm pretty sure he has, a good load of money. What are you giving back to the community? See what I'm saying? Sage, how you doing, man? What are you giving back to the community now that you used us, you insulted us to get put on with shock factor? Are you putting on other black streamers? I haven't seen him put any other black streamers on. Yeah, I haven't seen him put any other black streamers on, so I'm not understanding. Sage, ma'am, how you doing? What's your name and where you from?
I'm from Hampton Roads, Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach, okay. All right.
Listen, me and my best friend were having a topic about this earlier today, and I was telling her it's a real easy way to find out if somebody's Black American or not. Because I got a list of questions. Like, okay, the easiest way to know if somebody's Black American, right, is if they're one of us, is just ask them the significance of the perfume White Diamond. You know White Diamonds?
I got no clue what you're talking about.
Listen, no, because a lot of, okay, this is what I'm saying. A lot of people who are African, they try to blend in with us, with Black Americans. You know that, right?
Yeah, Africans, Caribbeans, all these groups of people. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, they try to blend in with the. See, I grew up in the church, so I wasn't allowed to listen to rap music, but I grew up in the church. So a lot of people don't know the significance of White Diamonds because that's what all the rich ladies in church will wear growing up.
Are you talking about the perfume?
Yes, the perfume.
Okay. Oh yeah. I mean,
you know what I'm talking about, right?
I probably know what it smells like, but I probably don't know the name.
Yeah. No, listen. You recognize that smell. If you're Black American, you recognize that smell of White Diamonds.
That church. Oh,
that's that old lady. She got some money. Yeah. Church perfume. If you talk to somebody and they say they're Black American and they don't know the significance of White Diamonds, they can't explain it to you. Then that's how. Yes, and then the candies. Can you name the candies that they would have in their purse?
The little rapper,
yeah,
that look like watermelon rappers, yeah, all that. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. The little, I think it's called a strawberry bonbon. You know how it's chewy on the inside?
Yeah,
and the butterscotch candy.
Yeah,
the butterscotch candy, the little red candy that your grandma would have, the peppermint candy, and then the creamy the lifesaver.
Creamy lifesaver, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
the thick one, the big. No. I'm thinking about the peppermint, the thick peppermint one, and the hard lifesaver. Yeah, we got all these little clues and cultures that we have that are for us. But other ways that we could tell is that when you hear their talking points of how they feel about us in America, if we're old reparations, they often give it up that fast. When they hear when they start talking things or saying things like, "Oh, why do you think you are old reparations?" Oh, that's a key indicator that you're not Black American. You see what I'm saying? So they often give themselves away plenty of times.
Well, I think it's just for me because a lot of people who are trying to blend in with Black Americans who have immigrant parents, you could the one thing that you could tell is a lot of them did not grow up in a traditional Black American church.
Mm-hmm.
They're not familiar because a lot of the people that immigrate here from other countries, they end up in big cities like New York City, Los Angeles, the big cities and stuff.
All the coast, all the cities on the coast, pretty much.
Yes, all the coast. Well, like they end up in the Northern Virginia, like DC area too.
Mm-hmm.
So, they'll end up in those areas, and some, they'll copy the accent of those people in those areas. But I never hear one with like a southern a real deep Southern accent.
Mm-hmm.
Because
No. Down here in Miami, you'll hear some
I'm
Jamaicans.
talking about Louisiana,
Okay, you
Georgia,
talking about the South.
Alabama, North Carolina, South Carolina,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, Mississippi. Miami's different because it's right there. You know, it has whatchamacallit? What's that place called? It has a lot of Cubans and everybody else, you know?
yeah. We are the islands close to the water and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Uh-huh.
Somebody said Miami isn't America anymore.
Yeah. Well, I'm from Miami, and I could say that it's been heavily influenced by outside cultures, but Miami originated as the
Town is
South.
gone.
As the South, it originated as the South, but as of right now,
Wait a minute. Wait. So Miami, I know it's like it's a major city, so it's a mixture.
correct,
It's a mixture of a lot of different people.
correct.
It's gone.
Oh no. This guy, I know this guy. This is the white guy that said,
White guy. I'm not
yeah,
white.
he
Wait, hold on,
said,
hold on, hold on, Sage. He has to do his introduction, sir. How you doing, and where you from? And what's your
I'm
name?
from Florida,
Well, what part of Florida, sir?
Duval.
Duval. Okay. So talk to me. What's going on?
Yeah, this woman thinks I'm white because I'm educated, unlike herself.
no, you were the one who said to me that the reason why black people have everything we have is because of the white man. I
Well,
remember you.
it's called serendipity.
No, I remember you.
It's called serendipity. If you'd let me explain.
No, you're
Yeah.
not.
Do
He's
you
not-
get
I don't
Do
think
you get
he's
Michael
black.
Jackson without slavery?
I don't think he's black.
Do you get Michael Jackson without slavery?
Oh, I don't have to answer your question. I'm
Okay,
okay.
I didn't think
Hold on,
so.
Sage. Let me talk to him, sir. So you said you're from Florida. Where's your family from?
America.
America. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
some family from the Delta of Mississippi, some family from Arkansas.
Okay. So let me go ahead and talk. So explain. So what did that statement mean? What do you mean there would be no slavery without slavery? There's no Michael Jackson. What is that?
So it's something called serendipity, right? It's something that is originally meant for bad, but then turns into good. For example, there's a duality to every effect. You can't say that you are proud of your subculture within America, but then are against the conditions that created that subculture. For example, right? Redlining, while people would say mainly is bad, produced most black neighborhoods. Black neighborhoods produced black culture. Black culture produced a black identity. You don't get that identity without segregation.
This is the man that said that we literally have everything because of white men, by the way.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
Jesus.
Let me just talk to him. So I mean, is that all the statement you have to say, sir?
Yeah, she's making it what she's trying to do is outrage. She's trying to get you to be out. Excuse me, ma'am. We're trying to have a convo.
I'm gonna let you talk. Say, let me talk to him.
Yeah, we're trying to have a conversation. So it's really a double-edged sword. For everything that you say is bad or negative, the things that were negative created an identity.
Okay. To your statement, I'm not gonna say that you're lying, but
Yeah.
I think the problem in what you're saying and how you're saying it, you sound very empathetic. You sound very how I want to say it. It sounds like there's no emotion to what you're saying. Because although there's good outcomes that came out of these horrendous events that happened to us, that don't mean that they still weren't bad things that happened. So
It's not necessarily a thing of good and bad.
well, like slavery, for instance. Okay, we can make the statement that because of slavery, we became very good at crafting and doing things that white people couldn't do and build because they forced us to do it. So
Exactly.
you would say that's a good thing, but I'll still say, yeah, but that was us having to go through tragedy, trauma, PTSD, just to have these skills.
It's
That
not.
hold
It's
on.
not a measure of.
Hold on. That we probably didn't have to. We probably would never had to do it. Even if we would have came over here without them enslaving us, we probably would have acquired them anyways. So how could you tell? How could you tell that we needed those things to happen is the real question. Why do you think we needed those things to happen for us to be good? Why? So do you think that we would not have been good without any of those bad things happening to us? Is that what you're saying?
Not what I said. What I am
Okay.
telling you is this: it's not a measure of good or bad, right? You're a man. I'm talking to a man, right? So like, cut the emotion out of this, right? Like, you're doing good and bad. You're being influenced by the woman. What I am telling you is that you do not get to where you are right now, sitting where you're sitting, right? And your identity, I see you have black owned business promos. So you're very pro black business without these things happening.
Sir, okay. Let's talk about ancient Egypt, ancient Kemet. What tragedy did they have to go through to build ancient Kemet?
So first off, that was largely destroyed. And it was destroyed by whom?
But that wasn't my question. What are you talking about? I said what?
Ancient Kemet had slaves.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what did they have to go through? What tragedy did they have to go through?
There's no difference between ancient Kemet and America.
What do you mean? In what ways?
There's no difference, right? All countries and empires are built upon subjugation and free labor.
Sir, people had indentured servitudes, and we're the first ones who had chattel slavery. There's a big difference. Those people could.
What is the difference?
Those people could have bought their way out of slavery. We could not. It went through generations.
What I'm telling you is this: can you name me a country or society that was built without subjugation, violence, war, oppression, et cetera, et cetera?
Not exactly. I'm pretty sure every country, every great empire had, good and bad to it.
That's all I'm saying. That's
Okay.
literally all I'm saying. What is
Okay.
happening is you're being co-opted by people who are looking for sympathy, right? So they're going out and saying things like, I'm oppressed. And they're saying
I
things
guess
like,
here's
I'm
my
oppressed
question.
because they want white people's
So
sympathy.
here's my question to you. Okay, I understand what you're saying, but I think, what do you think the end goal is? Do you think this oppression sometimes has to stop? You don't think there's an end point to it? Do you think we have
The
to?
only way, okay, I do think oppression stops, but the only way that oppression stops is by force. Now, what has happened recently, right? The dominant society, right, which is the white population in this country, their women have figured out a little trick, right? And their little trick is we'll reward people for playing victim and publicly playing victim. And what I am telling you is that publicly playing victim will get you a little bit, but it will never put you in a position to control things.
Sir,
The only thing
example?
that the people in power understand now is force.
Can you okay? Can you give me an example of public being a public victim? Is stating what happened a public victim?
Yes, right? When you say, I am oppressed amongst white people, when you go to white people and try to basically shame them in to respecting you and saying, well, this is racist, or that's discriminate, or this isn't fair, they're not going to hear. Why would a group of people who made their money from not being that way turn it over because you say it's not the right way for you? What I am telling you is that the only thing that these people understand is force.
Okay.
And what has happened as of recent, especially since the civil rights movement, is we've started to flop to the referee because we think we're going to get these 2 foul shots. And while you're drawing the foul from the ref is not going to get you to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I'm saying is that force is the only thing that matters.
So my question to you is, what's your name again, sir?
Done 45.
Done 45. What makes you think Black Americans have never used force? At what point have we
I
not?
didn't say that they have not.
So what is your point? Exactly?
My point that I'm making is there's becoming a cultural integration with liberal white women and liberal white people to not recognize reality and how power is gained. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So people will take a movement like a protest or a march or recording somebody and putting it on social media. But that can only get you so far. The only thing that the dominant power understands is force. You can't talk to them. You can't reason with them.
Okay. But like I asked you, when have we not? You don't think the white society knows
Civil rights,
civil
the
rights?
TikTok panels, all over social media. Social media has made Black struggle for power very complacent.
Hold on, sir. I'm gonna say this. During the civil rights movement, no white folks knew we was amping up. I hope you know that.
The white people,
They listen. Just because don't think just because they don't put us putting belt to ass or whooping their ass. What's his name? Like Willie something, the first black man to get caught on camera, beating the KKK handler or the deacons or whatever they're called that came out and protected the communities. Don't think we never used force back. I'm not understanding why you think that we never fought back.
I never said.
Hold on. Give me a second. As Black Americans, we're just not openly violent like they are. You see what I'm saying? We're not openly violent like they are. So we don't just bluntly go out there and start enslaving people. We don't go out there bluntly start disrespecting people. A lot of things that we do, we tell you once, might
Tell you when.
and then the third time we might do some shit, and they would never put it in the newspaper. So I hear what you're saying though, but I also don't.
That's how you win, though.
I hear what you're saying though, but I think you're making it seem like we never put belt to ass before. They know.
I didn't say that.
I'm just saying what you're making it look like it seems. I understand. I agree with you to a certain extent. I'm just saying, I'm pointing out that we have often put belt to ass plenty of times, and that's half the reason why we're free today.
I didn't say that.
Go ahead, Sage. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let these other people talk.
Okay, so back to what we were discussing. All I was trying to say is that there are certain ways to pick up people who are not Black American, like we were discussing earlier.
So you were talking about him.
Yeah, just based on, and I don't know what Dunn's problem is. He doesn't like me. Like, I remember him from the last live. He has some sort of issue with me, so I'm gonna do my best to ignore him when he makes his
A bit of a crush on
when
me,
he
just a
makes
little bit.
no my husband.
I think you
have
like me a
husband.
little bit.
So, like I was saying, Africans trying to. Back to the topic, yes, I do think that they are trying to hop onto the reparations thing, but in my honest opinion, I don't think they're going to give reparations because they didn't even give the slave masters payouts for their freed slaves. So I think the chances of us getting reparations are very limited. But I did hear about the African Union, where they wanted to tap into the, I believe, $1.8 trillion buying power of ours and try to get included in that. And when I have conversations with African people about, all the ethnic tribes' involvement with the transatlantic slave trade, it's they don't really respond much. But I'm gonna yield my time and let somebody else speak.
I think the Africans should have to pay reparations.
Agreed. Why do you say that, Dun?
Because the Africans, this is what's different between Africans and Black people, right? So when it was illegal, well, number one, we all know that they participated in the slave trade, right? They're slave traders to this day. And that's how I view most of them. But the second thing is this. They've never really seen, and I will challenge them to this, they've never really seen the savagery of the white man like Black people in America did. And I can give you an example. While it was illegal for Black people to read in the United States, the British were building African schools and hospitals. So when they say, oh, it's the same thing, that's not necessarily true. The white people that went to Africa were teaching you how to read and were building roads and bridges and stuff for you. And while at the same time, the Black people over here were being denied the right to read and due process and things like that.
Okay.
Do you realize this is a whole white man speaking on Black issues, right?
First off, I'm not white.
I'm giving him the chance to defend
Yeah.
himself and,
So,
and speak.
I'm trying
so
to tell
first
you,
off,
he's
so
a
first
white
off,
man talking on black issues.
what I
I'm
find to
trying
be
to tell
very
you.
interesting,
Possible that I
what I
can
hold
say
on,
something
what
really
I find to be
fast.
Hold on,
very
Don. I'm gonna let Don wrap it up. Go ahead,
yeah,
Don.
what
Wrap
I
it up.
find to be very interesting is we have a individual here who brightens their skin with filters and is doing things to their hair that is not in their natural state, giving me telling me that I'm white fishing or something like this. I'm making valid points. Okay, I haven't said anything inflammatory. I do have the roasting skills if you want to, and then you're really gonna know I'm black. If that's the route that you want to go.
You come
Ma'am,
on
ma'am, you
camera.
have half of a
I just
titty
want to see
showing.
if you're black.
Ma'am, you have half of a titty showing. Okay, all
See
right.
if you're
So
black.
you need to
Okay,
calm it
okay,
down. All right.
all right. Now, oh damn, go ahead, oh damn. We're going to order now. Yeah.
Okay. I am stating valid points, and you come up here to interrupt.
All
Listen,
right, Don. Yeah, I want you on this panel, so I'm gonna let you stay on, Bob. We got other people going. We need to talk. Go ahead, oh damn, Florida. Go ahead, talk to me.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. I'm glad you were able to pop in that other live to drag those people. Thanks for stopping by. I just wanted to address the gentleman that was speaking. I was being extremely condescending and using a bunch of word salad to try to talk down on Black people. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. He was crashing out already. I haven't even gotten started. He's really going to crash out. So, just for clarity, the word serendipity means finding something good or valuable by chance. Remember, slavery wasn't by chance. Something unexpected, fortunate that happens without you specifically looking for it. So, his definition was wrong, which means just the root of the word being wrong, and you don't know the definition, you don't know what you're talking about. The word I think we should use, brother AI, should be resilience. My people were resilient.
Resilient.
Nothing about us found anything or came upon anything without expecting it. So he's using the
Man,
wrong
can I
word
say
to
something? These
describe.
black women talking for forever.
Hold on, sir. You don't come on my channel and start speaking without.
They always crash out. That's probably his brother. See how they crash out and they have no self-control. So I do agree with the sister at the bottom. This is a man that's acting like a Black man just to come up here and be condescending to us. What he's trying to do is play mind games and get you to say, yes, we're going to do things with violence. Yes, we were just talking about that. This guy is an op and he's dangerous. Okay.
Yeah, I heard this. Oh, wait, go ahead. Finish.
Right. See, you're already ahead of the game. We already know that's the FBA in us. So we could sense it. We could sense where we're being lured into things. So all of these examples that he's giving, that's all I wanted to address. The word will be resilience because we survived. We're still surviving. We're surpassing them. Their generation, they're not even birthing kids. Everything about them is falling and failing. Okay. And I'm specifically talking about the white T man that's cosplaying as Black.
Specifically.
So,
Specifically.
Okay. Thank you. So the thing is, that's what I'm talking about. Very condescending behavior. No Black man will get on any panel full of Black people and talk down to another. He is not an FBA. He's not a Black man. And he has come here to insult us. And it looks like he's brought friends along because usually when they're on panels and they're talking like this, their followers will know. So they'll come into the comments like the gentleman just did that you had to mute. So I just wanted to correct him so he's not spreading misinformation with a bunch of word salad that can easily be Googled, defined, and never feel guys ashamed like, oh, I don't know this word. I don't know this. They are playing word salad games to get you confused. Google it. Research is free. Don't let people lie to you.
So I'm gonna read something to you guys. The Black American experience in the United States is far more a story of resilience than serendipity. While serendipity implies fortune, accidents, and unexpected blessings, the journey of Black Americans has largely been shaped by deliberate struggle, resistance, and the enduring will to survive, thrive in the face of systematic oppression.
But please,
that's why I said resilience.
Do I get to respond to this?
That's why we said resilience. That's why we had to use the word resilience. He thought he could come up with some word salad, and we thought we learned a new word, and he didn't even know the word himself. Can you imagine? He didn't even know the word himself, and he's coming on here being condescending, saying stuff that he literally doesn't know what he's talking about because he doesn't understand the definition of the word.
He's a government operative because they will try to bait you into violence. Because
and
you
that's
saw
what
how
he wanted him to
he
say.
was
It's
trying
so
to
obvious.
bait you into violence. That's what the government does. They'll try to get peaceful
I can
groups
get to
and send
respond to
somebody
this.
in to bait them into publicly saying something so you can get caught up so the feds can build a case against you. I'm telling you.
I don't want that to happen.
Yeah. So let's get. I appreciate you guys coming to content. Let me get
to respond to this.
Wait, hold on. We got a lot of people who want to talk.
She sounds like a tether to me.
Go ahead, D1 shit.
All right. Good evening, y'all.
Well, first of
y'all probably
all,
gonna
brother,
see.
what's your name and where you from?
So I'm about to explain. I'm about to explain all of that right now. So, my name is Jay. I just put D1 shit back because I'm in the military,
Okay.
and it's an ongoing joke in the military for people who fuck around. But I'm actually resilient. My PT score is outstanding. I'm maxed on everything.
Okay.
I'm one of the top and the best in my unit. But
Where were you
that's
from?
neither here nor there. So my lineage is a slavery lineage from America, but I was born in Africa because my parents went on vacation. And when my parents got out there, it was too close to the birth, so I had to be born in Ethiopia.
Okay.
And I only came up here to debunk his whole topic based on him saying that every empire or nation in this world in the history of humanity was built off of slavery, because that's wrong. There's actually two in Africa that were built without slavery, one which was the Ethiopian people, and that is why they gauge their face, their cheeks, their ears, their eyebrows, and all of those things. They made themselves look so unattractive to the slave owner that the slave owner didn't want those women. And that's exactly why it now became culture. And another one on the western side of Africa, which I do not exactly remember off the top of my head right now, but they did the exact same thing because the white man was coming in trying to find the most, as they used to call it, the most juicy, and as I guess as you could say in this generation, the most thick and the most beautiful women. They would gather those to have children with, or grape, as you could say. But I feel like like y'all are having a disconnect because he's seeing it as, like, myself. I'm mixed. I'm from a mixed community. Like, my mother was a YT woman who had kids with a black man, and she did it out of spite of her mother because her mother was racist. And I'm raised in the slave lineage. Like, my last name is still my slave owner last name. I got literally, my family right now is fighting for reparations in the state of Ohio, like currently till this day. You can look it up in Mercer County, Ohio. We're literally suing the state of Ohio for our reparations of land because the slave owner, John Randolph, gave us 35 acres per slave the day that he died. It was in his will legally. And now all of the descendants are supposed to be getting at least back then it was 250 acres. Now it's going to be 35 per person because the lineage is so spread and so much wider. But I just wanted to debunk the fact that he said there was no regions of people that didn't come up without slavery, and then that Africans were getting built by the British because we weren't. It was the French, actually.
I thought
But
you were American.
I appreciate that.
I thought you were American.
but I just wanted to put that out there. Yes, I am American. My dad was born in Chicago. My mom was born in South Central LA. I was born in
You're
Africa
referring to
because they went
Africans.
to my mom was born in South Central LA. My dad was born in Chicago. His family was raised in Virginia on the slave plantation. My grandmother was raised in the late 1800s on Roanoke Plantation in Virginia. What are you talking about, guy? I was
So
born over there.
Ethiopia did have slaves.
Listen before you
Ethiopia
speak.
did have
Listen
slaves.
before you speak, guy. I'm trying to explain
This
it to you
is
so
why
you
you're in the
understand.
military and not in college.
Listen. I
Ethiopia
went
did
to
have
college.
slaves.
I graduated B1 college, guy, San Diego
But
State.
you're in the
Thinking you're better
military.
anyways.
Ethiopia did have
You keep
slaves.
talking. You don't
Ethiopia
listen.
did have slaves.
Listen. You do too much
Ethiopia
talk.
had slaves.
Well,
So you were wrong.
Dundon, can you give a time frame? I mean,
Yeah. So what you want to do is this: go look up the Aksumite Empire.
I'm not gonna argue with you, bro.
No.
You have a good one,
You know,
bro.
because you
You have a
lied.
good
You
one. I'm
lied.
not gonna argue with you.
But
You have
no,
a
you
blessed
lied.
night,
You come
man,
up here
'cause
and
you
lie.
obviously are here to
This
just
is
spew out
why.
whatever
This is why
rhetoric
you're
you
in a
want to spew
barracks
out.
right
hold
now.
on,
And
You have a
Dundon.
blessed night, man.
Dundon, what I want you to do is
I'm not gonna say too much to you, brother.
I want you to save all your.
don't, because you're in the military.
I want you to save all your talking points because we're going to keep you on the panel. We're going to come back to you. All right, we got the next person on here. Solo,
What's up?
Bird, talk to me, brother. What's your name? Where you from?
I'm Solo. I'm from Florida.
Yeah, what part of Florida you from, brother?
I'm from Fort Myers, Florida. So
Yeah, talk to me.
I came up to, I felt like Dun Dun was up here stirring confusion and whatnot. So I figured I could come up and just clear the air a little bit because it felt like it was misleading, and I don't really too much, you know, go for that if I can add some clarity to the situation.
Go ahead, brother. Talk to me.
When it comes to him saying that, force is what's going on right now, it's tricky, you know what I'm saying? Because right now I feel like it's more mental, it's more towards, like, the war is more towards paperwork, and like how we starting to de-alienate from different races and whatnot. That's us being in the books, you know what I'm saying, just using our resources and being more inclined with, what's going on in the courtrooms and whatnot. That's more what's going on right now. That's how we getting tricked out of our position, because like the Africans right now, they got a lot of things going on that we weren't even aware of, pertaining to how they got a agenda. You feel me? So a lot of people, they have agendas and whatnot, and if we ain't inclined in what's going on, we can't. It's gonna go over our head, basically. So
Hey, brother, I just want to say you made a great point. Because if you look at all throughout history, all our fights have been different. Not every fight is the same fight. Sometimes you don't fight every fight with force or physicality. Some things are mental. During slavery, we needed to be forceful during those times, but as times went on with the civil rights, it was time to be political. It was time to be diplomatic and, know the laws. Now we're in times where we have to figure out finances. This is a financial economic fight because everybody practice group economics. You see what I'm saying? So you made an excellent point. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Not every fight needs to be fought physical. Certain things is more mental than anything. Appreciate you, brother.
yeah, most up, man.
Yeah. FBA Pookie, brother. I know you've been trying to hop on, fam. My bad. Go ahead, unmute your mic and talk. Oh, he's not even there.
My counterpoints in now or what?
Well, I think his mic got like 43 seconds to come on. Oh, there you go. Go ahead, brother. Talk to me, man. It's your time.
Oh, no. Hey, what's good with you, man? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, man. I'm going to keep it short and sweet, man.
Yeah.
White boy got on talking about, basically what he was saying is, slaves or black folk benefited from slavery. That's all BS, man. Who we are today is what we were prior to the invasion of Caucasians. Before white folk came around, we were who we were. Speaking about civilization, man, if y'all know about the Mississippians from this America was one of the, if not the greatest civilization that was on the globe. So y'all can't let these white folk come in these spaces, man, and y'all don't check these folks, man. What they doing is playing on y'all intelligence, bro. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I was getting upset in the comment section. Him being a white boy, that don't mean nothing. But when he get in trying to play on folks on y'all intelligence level, but I want him to come to me like that because I could run game with him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That.
Well, let's go for it, bro. Shoot.
Okay.
I want to hear what you got to say.
Okay. First off, what you're saying is incorrect, right? Because you can't change something and say it's the same as it once was.
Hold on, you said what I'm saying is incorrect.
Yeah.
So what you're trying to tell me is we didn't have great civilization prior
That's
to
not what I said. That's not what I said. Well, first off, largely speaking, no. Because if you get, I can explain.
Go ahead.
Okay. If I have a football team and we lose for 400 years straight, that's not a good football team. That's going to be some harsh words for you, but it's the truth.
Wait, hold on. When did we lose? We lost.
No.
Every time you talk about oppression or what somebody did wrong to you, I take that as a loss. Okay, so if you're telling me, excuse me, I'm talking to him. Excuse me, I'm talking to him. Excuse me. See, this is what happens. The biggest op is talking. The biggest op to the black community is black women, and I'll get to that later. Right, but I'm talking to him.
Hey, go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, so what I am saying is this, right? If you're telling me you had an empire and somebody destroyed it, you didn't have a good empire.
No, man.
That's not true.
Let me tell you.
It's
We had
unfortunate for me to
32
say that. It may be harsh, but if
Uh,
somebody else can destroy your empire, if somebody can kick over your sandcastle,
that's not true because there's been
Hey, bro, that's not you saying.
hold on, brother.
Yeah.
There's been plenty of
Go
empires
ahead.
that probably got beat by another empire, but I don't mean they weren't a good
it
empire.
means the other empire was better than them
But
for
that
that
don't
point
mean
in
that
time.
other empire was bad. They just
No, it obviously
no.
wasn't good enough to compete with the
Yeah,
other
that don't,
empire.
How did Alabama loses
Hey,
to
done.
Alabama
Yeah,
loses
no,
to the University of Florida back in 2008? That don't mean the
Right.
University of Florida had a bad team,
Well, Tim
Did
Tebow
Alabama
was
do that?
smashing that team.
huh?
No, Tim
Done.
Tebow. Oh, Jose, you talking about 2008? No, 2008 Florida won.
I'm throwing random numbers.
No, but 2008 Florida won. You're talking about 2009.
Yeah,
That's when Alabama beat them the second time.
That don't mean have
Okay,
a
but
bad team.
Alabama was a better team. But
No,
we're
but
not
no,
talking
you
about
use-
University
your
of Florida
exact-
versus
hold on.
Alabama.
Your exact words were, because we got to stay on point. Your exact words were, if you lose to somebody, that means your kingdom or empire wasn't good, and that's not true. There's no,
It's true.
no, it's not.
That's not true.
That
bro.
what I
That
am
is not
telling
true.
you is this: if you're telling me that this same person
So
beat
hold
you,
on. So you're telling me if I go 11-0 this season and I made it to the Super Bowl, and I mess around and I lose the Super Bowl, I didn't have a good team this year?
it's another thing to go 0-11 and not even get to the playoffs. Because if the story
Wait, hold on. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
is this, if the story is this one group of people have taken all of this from me for this long of a time, that means that other group of people beat you for that long.
And that's the point.
There
That's
has to
all
come
BS.
some looking in the mirror at this point.
Well, listen, I like to stand on business when we talk about this. When we talk about
Yeah.
BC. So what do you consider a loss? What do you consider a loss?
Well, I consider a loss several things.
That ain't even the right question.
Oh my God.
Well, go ahead, FB Pookie. Go ahead. Ask
Go
your
ahead.
question.
That ain't, he said, how long slavery been? How long since slavery been? What, 500 years?
400, I think.
Here,
Huh?
yes.
Give or take. 500
Here,
years,
yes.
Give or take over here, right?
Here, yes.
And
But
you
there,
said-
it's been
you
around the
said
world for
if-
forever.
Listen to me. You said if they beat us for that long, bro, don't you know 500 years is a very short time compared to what we had?
It really is. It really is. It really
It's a very
is.
short time. And listen, bro.
Oh,
let me tell you something,
man.
white boy. Y'all are the youngest, the youngest race. Y'all only been around 10 to 15,000 years ago, bro. We've been around.
Shit, they ain't got that
do the
long.
math, hundreds of thousands of years. So what are you talking about?
What I'm talking, so you let somebody
So-
younger than you beat you? You got beat by some YWs instead of some YNs. You got beat by some YWs.
The war. Hey, if we in a war now, it's not over.
So
When
it's not over.
hold on. FB Pookie. That's why I asked him what does he consider a loss? Because
That's what I'm saying. It's not. We in the war now.
right, because we're not.
This is a war right now.
Because that's why I like to talk about this. Black Americans, we never flee, we never ran away. We're still here. So I'm saying every time they tried to oppress us, we fought back. So we never been dominated. They had to compromise with us. We always put them in a situation where they had to sit down and renegotiate slavery. The thought of ending slavery started off with the Florida Seminole Wars. That lasted 100+ years. They had to sit down and come up with a different way of handling us. So we haven't lost. We didn't lose.
Slavery from the Seminoles too.
Hold on. We didn't
There was
lose.
slavery. There
Hold on,
was slavery from the Seminoles.
We haven't lost nothing. You know what I'm saying? We put these white people in a compromised position. That's why I asked you, what do you consider a loss?
Okay, hold on a
You know what I'm
second.
saying?
So
you-
I don't understand.
I'm not done yet. And back to my brother's point, 500 years, shit, nigga, the Moors was whooping the Europeans or ruled Spain for 900. We had empires in America as Black Americans for thousands. So the scoreboard is not even close. So I'm
Hey, 500 years, this second and third.
yeah, so I'm not
Second and
they
third
can't
right
even-
there.
and they can't even hold on to this little
Right.
slight win that they have right now. It's falling apart.
Hey, AI, Florida wanted to say something.
Go ahead.
Florida wanted to say.
Respond to the
Hold on,
Ethiopian
man.
slavery.
Let me get him to respond. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Bro.
So first off, the guy that fled, the guy that was in the military because he didn't go to school. So he said Ethiopia did not have slavery.
but
That
I,
is
I
in,
see I see how you move the goalposts
that is
behind.
incorrect. No, that's
Yeah,
what
I
he
don't, I
said.
don't want to
I
hear
That's
that.
see
what he
how you
said.
move the goalposts.
I'm trying to respond to that
No,
last guy's
hold on.
point.
We have to clarify some things. So did we lose or did we make them compromise? So I need you to go ahead and admit that you're wrong. Are you going to admit that you're wrong about the terminology that you
They
use?
compromised to their brothers, to other white people.
And what do you think they did with us?
What do you mean? What do you mean what do I think they did with you? What are you talking about?
So I'm not you. You're not black.
No, you said they did with us. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay, good. All right, there we go. So what do you think they've done with us since they've been dealing with us? What do you think it's been?
It's been L's.
How?
It's been L's. It's been asking for scraps off the table.
Well, boy, if you did this, what you consider an L? I don't know how. Anyway,
Absolutely.
see, walk in. Go ahead, brother. I know you want to talk.
Yeah, this dude think the
Florida.
game over, man. We got the
Florida.
ball right now. It's second and third, bro. After 500 years. What are you even talking about?
Well, then what's the issue?
It ain't no issue.
So there's no
confused.
issue today at all.
Listen, bro, you confused about what's going on. You said we lost.
Why are you whispering?
Say what?
Can you talk? Are you around somebody? What,
I'm talking. You can't hear me talk. I'm talking.
You must be from LA. The thing is this, right? There
but
are
yeah,
no.
you right, I am. What that got to do
What
with
do you say?
anything?
I can't understand. You're talking out the side of your mouth like WC and the West Side Connection.
Hey, bro.
The
Hey,
thing-
check this out.
Are you from
we got
LA?
The ball. After 500 years, we got the ball. It's second and third.
So what's the
We
complaint?
driving, baby.
What's the complaining?
The fact that we're even here complaining shows that we're still in the game. We're not like these other fleers, these other islanders.
Yes, I agree. I'm not the biggest fan of the runners or the track stars.
The fact that I'm here,
I agree.
Hold on, not done yet. So the fact that I'm still here in this chair saying we got some issues means that we still here fighting. We didn't leave. We didn't try to flee from the country. We didn't lay down. We're stating what the problem is and how we're gonna go about to fix it. And
Okay. So, but you're admitting that there is a problem.
we still at war. There's always a
Okay.
problem.
All right.
Of
All right.
course it's
Okay.
a problem.
All right. And in the progress, how's that
But we
war
gonna thug
going?
it out though.
How's that war going? You sound like
It's
you're at
looking
the
kinda
swap.
good.
So
Is Seawalk is your name?
Let Florida has something to say.
Oh God, I was gonna get to her next.
but go ahead,
Go ahead,
Odin.
Florida.
Go ahead, Odin, Florida. Talk.
Well, you know what? Let it seems like he's like crashing out. I want him to address the way that he didn't even know the definition of the word when he came up here. But you see, he's like just all over the place. So
We're catching him right now.
I'm
We're
gonna-
catching him.
so I wanted to hear what he was going to say to address me, because I know I would like that first, and then I would like to come back on if that's okay.
Okay.
So when I said, first off, the two are not mutually exclusive. When you said, first of all, I do think you're a tether, but the two are not mutually exclusive, because you can have excuse me, you can have serendipity and be resilient. I don't doubt, lady. I'm trying to talk here, okay? I'm sure Baddies is on. Go watch the Baddies and come back. All right.
You are a white
Let me
man
finish
pretending
talking.
to
Let me
be
finish
black.
talking.
You are a white man. Come on camera then. You want to
No.
have a contest of joking?
No,
Come
I don't
on
want to
camera.
see you on
Come
camera.
on the camera.
Let me
Come
talk.
on the camera.
Let me
You
talk.
want to sit up here and
Let
have
me
a
talk.
joking
See, you see that
contest
she's gonna
and prove how
cut
black
me
you are?
off
Come
all
on
day
camera.
long.
I can handle
She's
him.
gonna cut me off
finish.
all day long. We're trying to have a
Come on
conversation.
camera.
Let him
Come on the
finish.
camera.
Let me
Sis,
see.
let
Let me
him finish.
finish.
I
Come on
can
the
handle
camera.
it.
Whiz.
Come on the camera.
Glorilla, I'm
up.
talking.
Cam up.
It's not
Cam
7
up.
p.m. on Friday.
Cam
All
up.
right, calm it
let him-
down. All right, I'm trying to
Let him
talk.
continue talking. Let him continue talking. Go
I'm
ahead.
telling him to come on the camera. He's
Calm
a
it
white
down.
man.
All right.
He's a white
Gee
man.
whiz.
We listen.
Says the lady
Come
with
on
the white
camera.
filter and the wig.
Tell him to come
Says
on
the
camera.
lady with the white
Go
filter
ahead,
trying to
Dun
show her
Dun.
titty
Come
in the
on
wig.
Camera. I want to see what you look like. Since
You trying to
got so
put
much
your
say about
titties
how
in
I
a
got-
small
since you
circle.
got so much to say
Okay,
You
about
trying to
how
put
I
your
want to
titties
see
in a
what you
small
look like.
circle, lady. You
Come
out
on
of
AI,
your
can you
mind.
mute him? AI,
You
can
are
you mute
literally
him?
covering your face up.
So AI, can you mute him, please? Thank you so much. This is the thing, right? As with
Be
agitators, you
serendipitous.
notice. Wait, hold on, Crash Out. This is the thing, AI. When you bring people like him up that are agitators, and he's confronted by people who are
Me.
educated, like all of us, stop crashing out, sweetheart. When he, okay, can you mute him, please?
I have a
mute
So
himself. So,
thank
go
you.
ahead.
Please mute him. So this
With a
is
bow.
the thing, right?
Boy,
So
shut
when
your
we
bitch
come
ass
with
up.
facts, it's okay. I got him, baby. When we come with facts and statistics,
Fat, be
he's
quiet.
crashing
I
out.
beat the dog shit
and
out
he-
you too.
Wait a minute, guys.
Shut up.
Y'all hard on TikTok, bro, not in real life.
He's off the
But
panel. Go ahead.
okay, so that's the thing with people like him, right? We're having great Black discussions, and your panel is actually known for having educated discussions and bringing things and bringing ideas. He's an agitator that has come here to bring discourse with words that he does not know the definition of. We've all proved him wrong that he did not know the definition of the word, but instead he wants to address how Black people are down on ourselves and we're not resilient. This man is an agitator, and you have to be careful. I wanted to address one more thing too. Queens,
Finish addressing my
we need
point.
to love. This is the thing with that community, the multicolored community. Once they sometimes go to a certain side, they become anti-Black. It's not that we're against what they're doing. They become sometimes anti-Black and choose to go against their own interests. He was birthed by a Black woman and probably abused by one too. That's why he hates Black women. And he chose to go to the other side or for whatever reasons.
I don't
But
date
his
anything
attack
but
on
Black
Black
women.
women, hold on, Crash Out. We know. So this is why it's important that we love our Black men so they don't grow up like him, crashed out, confused, and spreading misinformation. AI, he did not even know the word that he came up here and tried to talk condescending to us on. Like, am I right or wrong?
You're right. He didn't know the word. And
He didn't even know the definition of the word.
He didn't want to come back and address that he was wrong about it too. He tried to act like
Exactly. He wants to talk about eyelashes and filters. This man brings no substance. He's an agitator. And let's just keep our foot on the heads of people that are against us, but let's not get distracted by agitators like him.
Okay, I appreciate that, sis. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
I never got the chance to speak on the word. The word still stands. Okay.
Go ahead, bro.
Right. So
Go
you
ahead.
said, listen, you said resilient. The two are not mutually exclusive. Okay. That's what I'm telling you. It is serendipitous. It's something. And let me finish. Hey.
I know, but we got.
Like I said, you don't.
We got to be fair and hear him out.
Yeah, because that hasn't been happening yet.
Go ahead.
It is serendipity, right? It is something that was not sought after in the beginning. And when I'm saying that, I'm talking about America. I'm talking about the United States. All right. So it's something that started off very, very bad, right? To eventually becoming good. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that people are not resilient, because they are.
No, the terminology and how you're using it is still sort of kind of condescending and incorrect, sir.
How is it incorrect and condescending?
Because serendipity means that you got success on accident. Or these things nothing has happened on accident. You know what I'm saying? We was resilient and we made these things happen. We have always been resilient. That's the proper term.
Where are you getting the word accident? I'm looking at the definition from Merriam-Webster. The faculty or phenomenon of finding valuable or agreeable things not sought for. That is the definition of serendipity. There is not. Hold on a second. There is not. That is not accident.
Not sought for. So it's saying that things happened that you didn't expect to happen. So it's an accident.
Yeah, America, in its inception,
oh my God,
did not seek for Black people to gain what they have gained right now. But yet they have gained them.
No.
That's what I meant by what I said.
Just didn't know the definition. It's okay. Let's move on.
No, I just said the definition. I'm looking at it on Merriam-Webster.
So
you didn't know it prior?
Okay, so where are you looking at it at?
So done. The proper term to use is resilient. We have been resilient.
No.
We have showed to have built things without having to go through slavery. We've built several empires. We've had great empires. Appreciate you. All before all this happened. So the fact that you think
name two of them.
The empires in America.
Name the two empires.
All the Black empires in America.
Name two of them.
All right, got you right now.
Yeah, so you got to look it up. What I'm telling you is this, and when I was saying serendipitous, I wasn't talking about slaves. I was talking about
slaves.
lady, can you let me talk? I was talking about America.
No,
Now,
you were
when you
talking about
go, no,
slaves and
hold
we're
on a second.
holding
No,
you
no,
to it.
hey, like, well, see, she's cutting me off
He
again.
said slavery
Excuse
was,
me,
he said slavery, the outcome was
I
great.
wasn't talking about the people that were enslaved.
What are you talking
That's
about?
not what I was talking about. When you play this live back and listen to it again, you're going to get clarification. Because that's not what I said. You can separate the institution of slavery under the government from the people that were actually enslaved.
I'm still waiting for you to come on camera.
And I can't wait for you to go to sleep.
Oh,
Okay, because I think it's a
come
little
up.
bit. It's
Come on camera.
a Saturday night.
Come on camera.
The
I'm waiting
problem
for you to
is
come on camera.
the problem is Don is that you're
Go
trying to
with your boyfriend.
hold
Stop
on now.
I have a husband,
Before you get
and
kicked
he's
off.
watching the fight.
before you get-
flirting with me right now.
Okay. So the problem with Dun is that he's trying to undermine the things that we have built here. All the cultures and all the things that we did build here. And we didn't need to go through slavery. We didn't need to go through those hard times to build them. And he's trying to justify it in a certain way and act like slavery needed to happen for us to build Black Wall Street or build all these other things.
Exactly.
We were here before any colonizers were here.
Exactly.
All the indigenous, all the what you want to call Native Americans, that was us. Those are our kingdoms. Those are
My
our
great
tribes.
grandmother was an Apache. She was a dark-skinned Apache woman.
Right.
She was Black, but she was a dark-skinned Apache woman.
Right.
And when I was told that she was Apache, I thought she was of the lighter shades because I wondered why my father's mother was so dark. But come to find out, she was a dark-skinned Apache woman. She still had the long hair, the long silky hair, but she was dark.
Right.
Go ahead.
And you know what, Mr. AI, let me tell you, I'm so glad that we held him to the fire because he
Well,
brought
here,
up
you're not holding
serendipity.
anything.
Hold on, Dun. You're crashing out. So I'm so glad we held him to his words because we all watched here. He brought up serendipity to try to say that he literally said, because the slavery of outcome was better for us. And then when we held him to that word and said, no, it should be resilience, he's like, oh, well, the two can be related at the same time because the two, I mean, this guy doesn't even know what he's talking
Michael
about.
Jackson without Joe Jackson.
Go.
Jackson without Joe.
He's an agitator. He's not serious.
No, that's a valid point.
We let Jay speak.
It's in his
On that point.
It's in his DNA, man. That's how they race behave, man. Since from
Tammy, you're a tether.
from dynasty
You're a part
to
of the
dynasty,
Zopound.
you know what I'm saying? From dynasty to
He's
dynasty,
part of the
that's how
Zopound.
the DNA is processed, man. That's crazy. Where you get your information from?
First off, let me just say this. You're from Miami. Okay, I seriously doubt your lineage. You're the Caribbean toilet seat of America. You're either from Haiti or from Trinidad or somewhere like that.
So
You're
I'm from Miami. So I'm from Miami. We're not gonna let you act like there's no.
if these foreigners
But well, hold on, because you're incorrect. You see how you spit out incorrect things and you assume there's no Black Americans.
and soul food.
But there is soul food.
Yeah, it's in their DNA, man. Hey,
Right.
Cracker. Hey, Cracker. Shut up, Cracker. How about that? You don't like that, Cracker?
You're part of the Zopound.
Shut
You
up,
eat the
Cracker.
cats and the dogs.
Cracker,
Donald
shut
Trump
up,
told us
Cracker.
about you.
Shut up, Cracker.
You
don't
came
like
from the
that word, huh?
Caribbean.
You don't
You
like
came
that
over
word,
here
huh?
on a banana boat.
Don't get the live band. Do
But
not
anyway.
fall into his traps. We have self-control because
You don't have
we are-
anything.
We,
You didn't
we have
have-
different
because
standards.
you can see it. You
Don't
can
fall
see
into
it.
his trap.
That's all you got is a mute
It's in
button.
their
Don't
DNA,
lose
it's in
control,
their
Jay.
race.
Don't fall into his trap because he wants to probably get
He's
the
from
live
Miami.
flag.
He's gonna
You gotta
fall
be
into the
careful
trap.
I'm
with
saying
these
they
people.
race, they DNA come from cave. They cavemans. That's all. They know how to take over dynasty. You know what I'm saying? It's in their blood. Yeah, I don't feel like it was 400, 500 years we was in slavery. We were just blind. That's it. Our generation now just been starting to wake up and I realize what's going on. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that we have to master is unity. Once we know how to master unity, it'll be a scary sight to them crackers.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's
And
what
when
we
that
do.
happens, we are a threat. We are automatically threat. Oh man, that's all I want to say, AI man. I ain't really like what this dude here saying, man. He tripping.
I appreciate that, brother. Solo,
Yeah.
go ahead and talk to me, Solo, brother.
I don't know what he look like. I don't know who he is. He sound like he compromised. He's
Sound
disconnected.
like a meth head.
He disconnected from the community, man. So people like that, they ain't got no spine. So you can't take nothing that they say for truth. they sound like they so correct, and it can confuse a lot of people because they so confident in what they saying, but it's just be a lot of bullshit, you know?
That's it. That's all it is.
Hey, AI, do you want to let him back, done back
Oh,
up?
most definitely. We got to let him back on because
Yeah,
I
go
like
ahead.
I like
Yeah, I handle these.
hold on. I like to debunk a lot of things that I like us debunking a lot of things that he's saying. So it's just a teaching. It's just a teaching lesson. Go ahead, Dun.
We're debunking everything.
First off, it's my turn to speak. So first off, number one, you can't be calling my lineage into question when you're from Miami. You
Man,
guys
fuck
all
your
look up to a
lineage.
tether.
Fuck your
You
lineage.
dance to Luke
Fuck your
Skywalker.
lineage.
Luke
Your
Skywalker
lineage
is a
is
tether.
piece of shit.
Okay?
Your lineage is a piece of shit.
Hey,
Fuck
listen.
you guys don't even
are
know how
part
to
of the
fucking
Zopound.
bathe
You're
or
a
shower.
Zopound
None of
movement.
that. Your
You
lineage is a
simp
piece
for
of shit.
Hispanic women.
The
I done been
fuck
down
you
to
mean?
Miami. I see what y'all do. You simp for them Hispanic
Yeah,
women
we
with the
beat the shit out of you.
BBLs. I know
That's
all
what we
about
do.
you
We
and
beat the
your
shit out of
kind.
crackers. We got
Okay?
Cracker
You
Day.
gave up
We got Cracker
Overtown.
Day down here. That's what
Kimbo
the fuck we got
Slice
down
wasn't
here.
even
Cracker Day. We
American.
whoop a lot of crackers down
Kimbo
here.
Slice
That's why
wasn't
the
even
fuck
an
we
American.
got down here.
The Miami Hurricanes haven't been good for years, and the Dolphins suck.
All right,
Okay,
Dun.
okay. You look up to Kimbo Slice, who
Go
wasn't
Dun.
even
Stay
an
on topic
American.
before you get kicked off. Stay on topic. What do you got? What else you
Okay,
got?
listen. He's throwing shots. I'm throwing shots back. The point I'm making is this. Okay, whether you like it or not, slavery, and I'm just going to go ahead and stand on business here. Slavery was boot camp. Okay, you don't get the accomplishments that you have right now without that happening. 10% of the black population in slavery died off every single year. It was the ultimate social Darwinist project. All right. And I'll say it again. You don't get Floyd Mayweather without his dad pushing him around. You don't get the Williams twins without their dad pushing them around. And you don't get Michael Jackson without Joe Jackson. All right. So you can get
Can I
mad at
please
Joe.
respond,
You
Mr.
can get
AI?
mad at Joe all you want and cry about it. But how else do you think you got to be 6'4"? How else do you think you got to be so good at what you are? Because what's funny to me, what's funny to me, what's funny to me,
I think this is what
I'm not
Dun
done
saying.
speaking. What's funny
Hold
to
on,
me
let me ask you a question
is
right quick.
what's funny to me is you're challenging me on definitions, right? Where'd you get those definitions from? Oh, I know, the white man. You went
So-
right to
Can
the
I
white
please
man and go
respond
look
to
at the
him, Mr.
dictionary.
AI, really
Let me
fast?
ask you a
Go look
question.
at the
Really fast. Can I
That
respond to
was
him
a
really
weak
fast?
childish response. That
I
was-
got one question for him
Go
right quick.
ahead,
I gotta
Solo,
see
talk.
Can
his
I?
position.
Hold on. So then I'm gonna let Lori talk next. Go ahead. Go ahead,
I
Solo.
think his wife
Yeah,
is trying to get a black
I got a
I'm
question.
just
I'm trying to see,
wondering
like,
if I
so
heard
basically,
him correctly. He's saying that Black Americans couldn't have achieved anything without slavery. Is that what you just said? Is that what you just said?
no, this is what
No,
he
I
that's
said
what
that.
I heard
Hold
you
on,
I
say.
said that
That's what question
slavery
is.
made you resilient, as you just said. You just said you were
This
resilient.
dude is
Where did that
crazy as
resilience come?
hell.
I got a question for
If he
you.
supports
hold on,
human
hold on, hold on.
trafficking,
Hold
if
on.
he
His wife
supports
cheated
human
with a black
trafficking,
man.
I got one quick
if he
question though.
supports
I
human
gotta see his
trafficking,
position.
let me just say one thing.
It's about human trafficking.
Hold on, done. Wait a minute. So what he just said, slavery, just to give you the true definition, it's not a benefit. It was human trafficking. It was child rape. It was pew pews or whatever way
Color
you take
purple to
someone's
me.
soul. Hold on, crash out. So once
Somebody need to
again,
whoop this motherfucker.
no, it's okay. He's a agitator. So slavery was human trafficking. It was some of the most crimes against humanity that anyone can do. Nothing good comes out of that. So for him to even shit on our ancestors by saying that shows you that he
Ancestors
has
too.
no morals.
I got a question
Shows
though.
that
It's
he
my
has no
ancestors
morals,
too.
I
and
got
he
a
does
question
not
for
respect
Dun.
humanity. Something is wrong with him.
I don't
We're not
respect
talking
humanity.
to a normal person.
All right, go.
No, he's talking like an atheist. That's what he's talking like.
Yeah, Dun, I wanted to know, like, so based off what you're saying, you basically saying that we wouldn't have a civilized YT group of people without melanated people teaching them how to be civilized.
Trade deal. It's a package deal. Yeah, it's an exchange. It's an exchange of information. Yeah, I agree with that.
We bring up real ops.
You
He's not a real
taught them stuff.
Yeah, because
They
he just
taught you
throwing out
stuff.
shots of
Yeah, can we
disrespect
get
on
a
the
real
low. You
op
know what I'm
AI?
saying?
Because
Like,
he's not
I'm
an op.
wrong.
He's an
at
You
agitator.
one
say,
We
oh,
need
I'm
real
wrong, but
ops.
y'all
he
love wearing
doesn't like
Gucci
the
though.
unity. That's what he
But
doesn't
y'all
like.
love
Yeah, we
He
wearing
want
doesn't
Gucci
like
real
the
and driving
ops.
unity.
around Lamborghinis though.
Done, done.
Yeah,
You
We're
you
love
mad.
wearing
trying. We
Prada
want
and
Yeah,
real
because we're kings and
opposition.
queens. That's
Amiri
why
is
you're
not a
pissed
black
off.
designer.
Yeah, y'all ain't
Done,
shit. Your
done.
lineage ain't shit. We're
You
kings and
wear
We don't.
fucking
We
Louis
queens.
want
Vuitton. Louis
done, done.
Vuitton
We
came
want
from the
real
white man.
ops. We don't want a diva like you up. We want real ops. We need real ops so we can educate them, not
Lady,
play
just
crazy
because
games
you're
with you.
listen, just because
Just
you're
because I'm reading
enunciating
you
every
up and
word does
holding you
not
to
mean
your
that you're saying
words,
anything right. You're
but we want
priding
real
yourself. You're
opposition.
priding
I'm
yourself
still
off
waiting
the
for
white
him to
man's
come on the
language.
camera to prove he's not a white man, because that's
Listen,
what
Yeah,
my
we
listen,
want
lady,
the
real
you should
whole
be
ops. This
going
is
to
an
Western.
sleep.
educational
And you
panel.
do know
Okay,
that Louis
okay, hey,
Vuitton.
if
You
you
do
come on
know that
camera with
Louis
a bra
Vuitton
on, I'll come
stole.
on
You do
camera.
know that Louis Vuitton
If
stole
you
that
come on camera
design
I
with your
mean, I'll
from
cam
bra
up
on, I'll
where
Black
come
I am,
on
but I need
camera.
you to
Africans.
cam up too. You got to
Yeah,
cam
Yeah.
up,
put your
sir.
bra, put your bra in the camera. Come on here
Not
with your bra
on
on,
Come
camera
on,
if
and
you
I'll
don't
come
want
on
to.
camera.
As an
cam up.
engineer,
Let's
he
see if
can
those
use your
things are
face for
really as big
anything.
as you made them, or is that a
But cam
push-up
up,
bra?
sir, so you're not a white
I
man,
think you
because
got a
you are a
push-up
white
bra on.
man
I
speaking
told
on
you.
black issues.
He's
I told
Cam
you
definitely a
I'll
up so
come
I can
on
see what you
camera.
Caucasian.
look
Come on here
like.
with a bra on.
You're a whole white
Come
man,
on here in
sir.
your bra, and I'll
You
come on
said black
camera.
people have everything because of white men. I just
He
Come
need
on, and
you
then
to
we'll
come
crawled
come.
on
out of the
camera.
Caucasus Mountains. That's where he's from.
So,
He's from
bro,
those
so Brutch up
caves.
top. What do you think, Brutch? You go ahead and unmute your mic. You probably don't know that he's on here. Give him a few seconds. Okay, so he not gonna talk.
Y'all gift the host, like the live, send gifts to the host. He's on here keeping Dun Dun in order. At least we could gift him. Y'all
Dun
give him
Dun is a
flowers, some roses.
compromised
Gift the host.
individual, man. Smiley.
Supporting black business by donating to the host.
No, if you guys do have
Yeah,
a
it's about time.
hold on now. If you guys do have a black owned business, go ahead and DM me so we can start promoting these black owned businesses and give you guys shout outs and whatnot.
You know what I'm saying? I've been to Overtown. I know what's happening. I see how y'all migrate north because the Cubans and the Haitians are running you out of there. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's a bunch of Miami people living in Jacksonville now because they can't, because Overtown doesn't exist and they don't want to live in North Miami. In Carroll City, everybody speaks Spanish. So if you're coming here from Miami, y'all live around me now.
So?
Yeah. Okay. So I don't trust. That's the point I made on Miami. That's why I roast Miami. It's a Caribbean toilet seat.
There's still a lot of black
now
Americans.
black
No, there is
Americans.
not. People are getting discriminated.
There's still a lot of black Americans way down south.
I used to go down there
in
all the time for
Homestead,
spring.
in South Miami. I'm from Coconut Grove. There's still a big black
This
population.
doesn't exist.
All them down there. So I'm saying. So I don't know. We still outnumber.
Virtual say he trying to get unmuted.
I unmuted him. He got to do it now. He got to press the unmute button.
Live on South Beach. There's no more places to go.
Liner Group is one of the biggest black marketing groups in Florida.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
brother.
What's your name and where you from?
Yeah, I'm Dr. Marcus. I'm here in Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
How you doing, man?
Let's see.
Man, I've been trying to come up for the longest while, man.
I got a lot of people in here who's trying to come up. I got a lot of people in here.
Yeah, man. That who the hell is that jerk that's on there, man?
Not American. You're not American. I can tell how you're talking.
You don't even know history, man.
At all.
You're not either.
You saw, even how you said you saw.
You are not American either.
Yes, I am.
Listen, we were born Americans, okay? We are born Americans. If you're from North America, South America, or Central America, you are a goddamn American. And let me tell you something, man. You need to go back to the Caucasus Mountains. I'm a Moor, straight up Moor. And I could teach you a thing or two. So that crap that you're talking about, you don't even know history. You're talking about Ethiopia had slaveries. Ethiopia whipped the Europeans' ass. They could never conquer Ethiopia, period.
Where you from, brother? What part of the you sound like are you African or Caribbean?
No, I'm Guyanese. I'm from Guyana.
Okay, go ahead. Continue, brother.
Right? South America. Still America. Because this is our land. We indigenous to this land. Okay? My grandmother was a Bay. Okay? God rest her dead. And also She's a Blackfoot tribe from the Blackfoot tribe of America. Okay, from the Midwest. So when they're talking all that crap, you needed to shut that fool down, man, and get to a more decent and educated conversation. That jerk don't know what he was talking about.
At all.
I could teach him ancestral history. He don't know anything he was talking about. He's from the Caucasus Mountains.
Bro.
We teach them how to bathe, how to clean themselves. We taught them everything they know. They stole everything from us.
On your ass
I
out
would
of
like a
America,
chance to
bro.
They
speak
stole
again.
everything from us. You guys stole everything. You guys have not invented nothing. We invented everything.
I would like a chance to speak again.
Go ahead. You
Foreigner
do
from
that,
the
Sage.
Caribbean.
Oh, Sage, I haven't
I know
heard
you're
you
not
in a minute.
talking to me. You came from South.
Go ahead, Sage.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him one question. How many countries are there in North America? How many countries are there in North America? Could you tell me? Don't Google it. Just tell me offhand.
Me, there's only one.
No, there are 34
No, I
countries
don't
in North
recognize
America.
that. I don't recognize them.
There are
I don't
34
recognize
countries in
them.
North
Why?
America.
Why don't
And there
you
are
live
54
there?
countries.
Why don't
There
you
are
live there?
54
You came
to
to
55
America.
countries in
You
the
just said if you're
Americas.
Guyanese, you're American. No, you're a dirty foreigner. Your
Well,
food sucks.
unfortunately-
Your women are ugly. Your music sucks. And you got
Guess
dirty
what?
feet. Talking about
He
you a
said it.
Moor. You
He
live
said
in New
his
York.
You're an
grandmother-
Only
agent.
thing you got
You
more
You
of is
are
rats
an
and roaches.
agent.
You live in New
You
York.
are an
It's
agent.
people like you.
We know who you
it's
are.
dirty
We
Caribbeans
know who
like
you are.
coming to New York,
You are an
waving your
agent.
little flag around, throwing your trash out everywhere.
are an
talking about
agent.
you a Moor. You got
You
more
have
rats
no
and roaches
culture.
in your house than anybody. That's only more
What?
you are living in
Listen,
New York City.
our people raise
No,
you.
your people don't
you
have
fools.
nothing. You got dirt in
We
the
raise
road.
you
bro.
fools.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Done. He's gonna keep going on. I get your point, brother.
He's a foreigner. You gonna let a foreigner attack me like that?
Shit, nigga. I'm looking at you
You're
like
done
you're a
because you're
foreigner right now.
tripping. You're calling us slaves and
No.
brown
But
slaves,
hey,
and
I
we're
didn't
not going
put
to
you
have your
out.
back.
Hey, look, done. I'm still trying to figure out who he
So
is.
what I
I'm
wanted
taking
to
my
say-
time. I'm taking
Can
my
I-
time trying to dissect where you from.
Can
But
I
go
have
ahead,
the floor?
Sage. Go ahead, Sage. Talk. I know you've been trying to talk.
So what I wanted to say is on one aspect, I do understand how slavery greatly influenced us Black Americans when it comes to things that you can see today, because I think they call it like epigenetics.
Like your titties.
But the one
Boy,
thing
hey,
I
boy,
wrote-
watch your mouth, boy. Before I kick you off here.
Big
I
titties.
didn't get to
Go
finish.
ahead. Sis.
Okay.
My bad.
Like I was saying, I understand how slavery influenced today and a lot of the stuff that we do today. However, my biggest issue with what Dun is saying is it doesn't sound like he's for the Black community. It sounds like he is more so praising white men and in support of white
That's
men.
exactly what he's doing, because whatever we went through, it came from within. You know, our trauma and everything that was built up inside of us, everything we produce, we transform it, just like the N-word.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I was referring to when I talked about slavery, I was referring to epigenetics because, you know, I heard in slavery, like it's one example where we had to walk down the stairs sideways. So to this day, a lot of us walk down the stairs sideways because how Victorian stairs were.
I don't want none of this.
But well, it's people who do it. Listen, I do it. So, but I mean, all I'm just saying is certain stuff that happened during slavery that it translated even after we got free. But my biggest issue with him is that he just praises white men too much. And although I know that there are a lot of problematic Black women, to sit there on this panel and say that Black women are the enemy of Black men, it's like, well, who are Black men supposed to work with? White men? Are they supposed to work with white women? Like, you can't take a white man and a Black man and get a Black man. You can't take, for instance, the way my brother looks. You can't take a white woman and a Black man or a Black woman and a white man and get somebody like my brother. You can't.
So
It takes a Black woman and a Black man.
So what I'm gonna say to Dun's point is that what he's saying is very contradicting, and what it is that we know how to turn anything into something that's positive for us, and that's all it is. There's nothing more to it. There's nothing less. All these little terminology he's trying to use to make it seem like we needed something to happen. No, we're just resilient. And we're going to make things happen out of nothing. That's just who we are as people. All these little talking points he's trying to come up with to give white people more credit. We need white people to do great things. You see what I'm saying? So he's trying to make it that way. He's trying to make us view ourselves in a certain light that's less or downplay some of our accomplishments and where it came from. But we always been on business. Hey, Black Diamond brother Jakari, fam, holla at him, talk. Oh, he on a hot dog, scary ass. That's my brother though. Done. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. Listen, what I'm saying is this: I never said that all the things that you just said I agree with. I never said resilience. I didn't say that you weren't a paper chaser. You didn't know how to turn nothing into something. I never said that. Okay, all right, because you about to go flip them come checks.
This man tripping, bro.
You about to go slow you a bag, huh? You done switched from Nikes to Reeboks, huh? So anyway, let me say this, right? I think that it is serendipity, and I don't think it's mutually exclusive from being resilient. Okay? So I didn't say that the two weren't similar. And the same thing when the guy said white people learn from.
Sir, that's why the two words are different and not one and the same. But go ahead, continue.
Exclusive. They're not exclusive to each other.
But go ahead, continue.
Okay. What I'm saying is they're not exclusive. And what the guy Solo said, did white people learn things from black people? Absolutely. But there also were things that black people learned from.
They learned everything.
Here we go.
From black people.
Here we
Please.
go. Okay. All right. Okay. First off, I don't want to really say anything wrong to you because you look older than me. So I'm gonna chill out with my responses to you.
Well, you got it. I'm gonna have to kick you off, bro. So you're gonna have to.
But could you be? I'm trying. I can't get through a point without them interrupting me, man.
That just means you got to hurry up. That's all, brother.
Okay. All right. Listen, it was an exchange of knowledge. That's what happens.
Okay.
So I do agree that there was an exchange of knowledge.
So what do you think we got from white people?
Well, first off, you can look at what's going on today. Okay. A lot of black men love the white woman, right? So that's just
I like white women like that.
Well, not you. How do we get Tyrese Halliburton in the NBA?
Come on, bro.
Obviously, somebody. Excuse me.
That's not an exchange.
Excuse me. I'm making points here. Okay. How do we get Patrick Mahomes in the NFL? All right. I think that there's been some exchanging going on. Well, the second thing. Hold
on. You make a lot of points and then you try to move on after your point. You got to give us some time.
I'm making multiple points.
So y'all like Gucci? You got to wait because I want to respond and I want to have questions to you. So you bringing up these high class status ball players that are only 1% of America, and you're trying to judge them as all black men?
Oh no, there's a lot of half breeds running around these days.
Yeah, but you only use NBA and NFL examples, and they're only 1% of black men.
I'm saying that because that's what everybody knows. But there's a lot of you got them running around your neighborhood.
Everybody knows that the 1% of black men choose white women. That's what everybody knows.
It's only 1% of black men that choose white women.
I'm using an example that you use. You talking about NBA.
No. There's a lot of black men that love the white woman. That's the first thing that people gave you. The second thing, right? Not me because I don't like white women. Gucci, Nike. Hold on. Where did Nike come from?
Could you agree that there's only 1% of black men who make it to the NFL and NBA?
Of course.
Okay, then out of all those black men, do all of them get white women or just?
No, that's not what I said.
There's a smaller portion. So where?
No.
So I want to know is where you getting these stats from? You can't just say things.
I'm speaking in generalities. Okay, I use those. Okay, are you telling me that the numbers of biracials have not increased?
I don't know.
Yes.
Could you tell me what by how much? What percentage?
I don't know. I have to look it up, but I know just based on.
So you don't know. You're just talking.
Oh, they've definitely increased.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Mr. AI, let me correct him again because once again,
here we go. Here comes Grok now.
Let me tell you what
here
this
comes the black version of Grok.
Okay. All right. Stop crashing out as usual. So what he's trying to do once again is try to play us thinking we're uneducated. He is trying to say, he's using the wrong word. He is trying to say, Mr. AI, that serendipity and being resilient is synonymous with each other, but he's using the wrong word again and saying they're not exclusive. Wait, stop. Stop. That's what I'm saying. He thinks we're fools. He thinks we are up here and we're dumb. So he's using
You're not good at listening.
Stop. What the word he should be using once again is synonymous. He's trying to say, well, they're kind of the same.
No, I said they weren't mutually exclusive.
That's what we're trying to say.
You would make a horrible attorney.
Okay, so listen.
You would be horrible at this. This is why you have to do it.
Wrong words again. He thinks we're dumb. But go ahead.
You're dumb.
No.
Go ahead, Dun Dun.
Yeah, I think you're dumb.
Go ahead, Dun Dun. Continue.
Yeah, I think you. Okay, listen. I know you're getting your rocks off. I know you were a great Scrabble player, but you don't understand what I said. Okay, I didn't say synonymous.
I don't understand the words.
Excuse me, ma'am. I said they weren't mutually exclusive. That's what I said. Okay? So get what I'm saying correct. They don't mean the same thing, but they're not mutually exclusive. Where did you go to school? Where'd you go to college? I'm curious. Where'd you go to college?
Understand the words that he's using.
Where'd you go to college? I'm just curious.
Don't tell him nothing. You don't got to answer none of his questions.
Oh,
I would never answer his question.
I'll tell you where I went to college.
Somebody else. No,
that's why I said we need
come on the camera. Come on the camera.
Where's your
Don't
phone?
Mr. White Man. You are a white man cosplaying a black man.
Come on camera.
You are a white man cosplaying.
Come on with your Victoria's Secret. I'll come on camera.
Come on camera. You are a white man.
Come on here with your
black man. You are a FBI operative. You work for the government.
Let me say this real quick. So absolutely, there's a big difference between mutually exclusive and synonymous, and they're almost opposite in concept. Synonymous words that have similar or identical meanings. Example: happy and joyful are synonymous. They can often be used interchangeably. Mutually exclusive refers to two things that cannot happen or exist at the same time.
Thank you.
Exactly. Sleep and awake.
You hear what I said? I said they were not mutually exclusive.
Done. Go educate.
I said that they were not mutually exclusive.
Thank you.
Did you not hear what I said? Did you not hear when I said they're not mutually exclusive?
So they're not mutually exclusive. So what exactly are you saying? So I can
I'm saying you can be resilient while also having serendipity.
But it just said they can't be mutually exclusive.
Bro, why you keep using all these big old words?
Tyrone, go back to driving the Dodge Charger. We're talking.
But I'm just saying, you just said that they are not mutually exclusive, which
they're not mutually exclusive. You can have serendipity and also be resilient. You can be more than one thing. Like, what are we saying here?
Okay. You're saying nothing.
Are you asking ChatGPT for advice on this?
No, you just don't know the words you're using.
You don't know the words, okay? You don't know the words, okay? Which is why you're teaching fifth grade right now. Which is why you're teaching fifth grade and you're not an attorney.
Oh God!
That's why. That's why you're teaching fifth grade.
Okay, so Dun.
No, you are.
Continue with your statement. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I forgot my statement is this. I said they were not mutually exclusive. I think that there were some benefits. You're talking about what people got from the white man. Yeah. Okay. There's obviously Nike. Excuse me, Air Jordan. Excuse me.
Let me talk.
Yeah. Nike, the Air Force One, Air Jordan, Balenciaga, right? Yeah, Cartier, APs. All that stuff.
Wait. What are we talking about here? Are we talking about products?
You're asking me, what did the white man? I don't have to go in the past. I can look right now and see all the stuff that black people like.
What I'm trying to ask you is, what have black people got from white people worth of substance that will last forever?
Balenciaga isn't of substance?
I'm talking about culture, as in like rooted things that we've learned from them. How do we learn Balenciaga?
Because a white man invented it, and then he co-opted a rapper.
Balenciaga is a product.
I'm talking about deeper than that, man. Balenciaga is clothes, man. They got clothes from us, jackass.
Create no. You abandoned your clothes. Y'all stopped wearing FUBU. Y'all stopped wearing FUBU.
Y'all allowed
No. You went to the white man's clothes. Y'all was wearing Nietzsche.
We invented clothes. Tell us something that you guys gave us.
Hold on a second. When there was all these black brands out, like Rockaware, excuse me, I'm talking. When there was Sean John that was out, Y'all threw that down to go wear Gucci. You threw down the
Universal.
black designers to go wear the white man's clothes. It happens all the
Hey,
time.
can I ask you a
Okay,
question,
so don't
Don?
get mad at me because you threw
Can I
Fat
ask you a
Albert
question,
in the
Don?
trash. You threw
Can I ask
Platinum
you a
Fubu
question?
and Fat Albert in the trash, and you went to
Hey,
go
Don.
wear Balenciaga and Gucci. It's not my fault.
Hey, listen to me, bro. Can I ask you a question, though?
Yes, sir.
Tell me something that white folk taught blacks. Because you try to run. I ain't
How
gonna
to
let you
rap.
run. Man, shut your lame ass up, man. I'm out, man. He's trolling. Hey, I just want y'all to see when somebody that can beat his ass intellectually, he go trolling.
Hey, let me ask you a question. The language that you have right now, where did that language come from? The language that you're speaking.
All language
We
came
been
from
speaking
us.
English, bro.
Ancient Kemet.
Hold on a
The
second.
Cometians
So
created.
English is a black language?
We created that. Let me tell you why
You
we created
created
it. Because
English?
you listen to me.
Let's be real. Some
Listen
people
to
still
me.
don't know
No,
English.
Hold on. Let me tell you something, bro. Language came from us because when y'all came out of Caucasus Mountains, you motherfuckers couldn't even talk, bro. So we had to create a language for you to teach y'all how
Sir,
to
you barely know
communicate with y'all.
English yourself. Okay? Don't tell
Come
me
on, I'm
you
saying
invented
I
language because you
can talk
barely
history with
understand
you,
English.
bro. You
I've
can't.
been in the class and seen some of y'all have to read and
No.
struggle with that.
Hey,
Your
bro,
biggest
chill out.
fear in grade school was being called
No.
on to read out loud in front of the whole class.
Hey,
But
listen, you
why
ain't trying to
is
hear
That's a
that
this.
though?
fact.
We created language, homie, because y'all couldn't speak it. Y'all came from monkeys, homie.
All right, Wolf. What talk to us, Wolf?
Neanderthals, homie.
Wolf, go ahead, talk, brother.
Yeah, that dude
So
so
you got
whitewashed,
beat by
bro.
Neanderthals?
He said he's so whitewashed, man. We already know. I just
He's
want to
so
hear what he
whitewashed.
Here we go. Another
Like
one.
sitting there talking about white people did this, white people did that. Them motherfuckers couldn't do shit. They couldn't do shit. Couldn't do shit without
Airlines.
somebody showing
Spirit
y'all.
Airlines, another thing the white man invented that you like.
So y'all stole that shit. A black man invented
It
airplanes
was stolen?
first.
What happened to Soul
A black
Plane?
man
right.
put out the
What happened to Soul
the
Plane?
paper for airplanes, and the brother from North Carolina stole his idea.
I'm talking about Spirit Airlines.
I don't care. It wouldn't be no Spirit Airline or none if that man didn't come up with the
Yeah,
idea.
that's a
So what are you
lie.
talking
Y'all
about?
love Spirit Airlines.
So what it sounds like, Dun. What it sounds like,
The Tulum.
what it sounds like, Dun. It sounds like black people we created, and then white people figure out how to profit off of it, and they create and they put high prices on the things that we generally already created. I mean, but we created it
But
already.
who buys it though?
But we created it
But
already.
how you got a
And then they patent it. Remember, we couldn't patent our own inventions.
patient?
They stole a lot of our inventions and they patented it. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, what do you want us to do when they're not, giving us our proper recognition for the things we created? Right.
That's what you're supposed to do.
You know what I'm saying? And then we don't be having enough time to be taking everything. We just keep creating different things. You know what I'm saying? So they had to play catch up all the time.
First off, you got to buy your own creation.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna let you sit up here and start lying like that. Like we didn't create all the things they're using now. You're just mentioning products that they've taken and they figured out how to market it to us, but we created the original fabrics of it. Everything.
Own product.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So we buy our own products as well. Yeah, hell yeah. If I know a brother built something, I'm gonna buy something off of him. He built it. That's why we got these black owned.
Phone you're talking into right.
That's why we got this black owned business promo right now that I'm doing. So
That's why we the most studied
so we
people
can buy
out there.
from each other. So I don't know what the hell you talking about. Right. You know what I'm
Don't give me.
So yeah, we're doing this black owned business promo right now so we can buy from each other. So all
Mr.
of
AI, can I
What you're
educate
doing.
Dun again? Because Dun is just over here being dumb.
Here we go. Here comes
In
the
case
English
you
teacher. Here
didn't
comes the
know,
grammar Nazi. You love the white.
Okay. Oh, there he is crashing out. Thanks, Mr. AI.
Go ahead.
go ahead,
Just
sis.
so we
You
know,
you gotta worry about
the halo gene, which is a cell that they took from a black woman in the South that has created all of the medicines across the world. You can Google it. Black women have the Eve gene, the only gene that can create any color on this planet. So when he's coming for us as a hater. He's not coming for us with facts because we are literally black magic and he's jealous of that. That's why he's coming with all these stereotypes, because he can't come with scientific evidence that proves we are the original, we're the first, and we will be the last.
Let me tell you, bro. Like, in order for a white lady to have a baby by a black dude, she have to take a
You
shot.
from New
They can't
Orleans?
just can't just out and have a mixed baby. They got to take a shot so that baby can live and be healthy.
She
Black
from New
women,
Orleans.
black women ain't got to do that shit. White people got to do that shit. So that's why y'all so mad. You have to take a shot just so you can have a baby, bro, by a black dude. So there ain't no way y'all is not humans, bro. You acting like a monkey right now. How you acting? You was a monkey, son. And that's facts. You can look that up.
It or what?
I mean, you gotta let it continue talking, bro.
Okay, go ahead, Project Baby. Go ahead and finish it off.
All right, you try to talk trash.
Okay.
It's a little confusing.
I'm gonna grow a wig and cut it off for you.
Yeah, you gonna
I'm
grow
gonna
a
grow
lot
my
of hair,
hair
my
and cut.
boy.
I know you
Yeah,
like
you
that.
gonna
I
grow
know
a
you
lot
like
of
that.
hair.
I'm
Don't get
You
a
confused.
say
haircut and
monkey, you
shave.
sure love monkey hair.
Don't get a haircut and shave for 2 months and 2 months and watch how you look. Watch how you look, you
You should
caveman.
shave, period. A lot of y'all be having beard.
I'm confused because a lot of his talking points sound very racist towards black people, but at the same
We're
time,
roasting up here.
his talking points also sound supportive of black people. And
Nah, see,
I'm just confused.
It's called
them type
roasting.
of people, they study psychology, so they
He
be
just
into
mind.
like a lot of.
He's just trying to have mind games. But
Yeah, because I'm confused. I don't
Here,
know
obviously
whose
you're not
side
good
he's
at roasting.
on. That's
You're
what.
really not that good.
Yeah,
Hey,
because
hello panel,
he
hello
has a
panel.
lot
So
of talking points that
Where's
are
your
YT
where?
supremacist talking points, but at the same time, he talks as if he's
for black
for
people.
the black community with a
So
Are you
big.
so
And it
smoking?
just
She's
doesn't make any
smoking.
sense
ask
to me.
Cash. I'll watch. I'll watch. Go ahead, brother. Talk.
So, I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm African. I'm from Senegal.
Okay.
So
Traitor.
the prompt says Africans trying to seal Black American reparations. So I've seen the articles. Chenge. Saying they're trying to undermine Black Americans. So you'll have those small cases, but if you agree that we're actually undermining you guys, then you think we're actually finessing you guys when we're only 2 million of the population. So 2 million of the population out of 40 million of y'all, we're really doing something to you?
Canada? You sound
Sir.
like you're from Canada.
Wait, sir. The point is, why are you mentioning us in your reparations? Yeah, why are we being used for you guys to get some money? And we ain't see y'all ass, or y'all ain't been relevant, done anything for Black Americans since I don't know when. So why are you even bunching us together? We're trying to delineate. You shouldn't be putting us
Right,
in an article with y'all name period. So I'm not
right,
saying.
right. And you should delineate. But what I'm saying is
No,
the small
we're going
number.
to. We're going to. We did.
Right, right,
We're
right.
going to.
No, that's good. That's good.
I know
But
it's
I'm saying
great.
go ahead, go ahead.
Go ahead.
The small number of Africans that you say are undermining you guys in the political scene, that's not even touching the majority of Africans, and it doesn't withstand your claim that we're undermining you guys.
This right here represents the claim that you're undermining us. I mean, what else? You got the African Union.
Mm-hmm.
Come on and said that you wanted to get $1.7 trillion based off of the struggles we went through,
Mute up.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just trying to figure out how swayed.
But I mean, the African Union is very corrupt, and it doesn't really serve.
I know because you got it because you Africans, you immigrants, y'all come
No,
over with backward savage
I
ass.
can be your punching bag. Like show me what you
The
got. Throw
African
your
beating
best
you in a
insult.
debate right
Hold on,
now.
done. Hold on. I mean, it doesn't matter what you say. I'm not gonna say anything negative about Black Americans. Like I can be your punching bag, whatever. Do what you want. But what I'm saying is the amount of people that are in Africa, that are in America, the Africans, immigrants, it's not enough to justify you guys feeling this way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because
So
if
that's
we were actually undermining you, and you're
Let me
saying,
ask you something, brother. What country are you from?
right, Senegal.
Okay, so you're from Senegal. Right now, America is funding for us to destabilize your country and constantly keep it in turmoil. Why would you
Destabilize, you
move
said?
to hold on, let me finish. Why would you move to the nation and pay taxes into a system that is destabilizing your country in Senegal.
Who said
Exactly.
USA is
No,
destabilizing
no, hold
Senegal?
on.
Who said that though?
America is, it doesn't matter who's saying it. Why would you move to America and support a tax system and pay back into a system that is actively destabilizing Senegal? And
Okay,
the
show
second
me
thing
evidence.
is-
My bad.
Second thing is, why would you come to a nation as a guest and criticize the host? You seem like an ungrateful guest. That's the problem. Stay aside, keep your opinions to yourself, and when it's time to be pro-black, we'll call you. Until then, just hush. That's all we're saying.
Right. So exactly. But I want to hear his talking points because I'm not
Right.
understanding. I'm not understanding. You're questioning that you guys have 2 million Africans here, and you're trying to ask me how are we undermining you because of the small number. Do we need a big number for you to undermine us?
But then if we're undermining you, that means you would admit that 2 million people is undermining 48 million of you guys. Like that doesn't make sense. The math doesn't make sense.
What is? I'm not understanding the equivalent of that. Like you don't think we're trying to say that you came to America and you compromised with white supremacy. No matter how many of y'all is here, you guys didn't come in over here for our benefit. You came in for your
So
own
you're
benefit.
saying we're that powerful? 2 million of Africans who you think of so much.
Listen, hold on, brother, because you're trying to take this. Undermining doesn't mean you're powerful. Anybody can undermine anybody with a small number. So I'm not understanding why you're trying to equivalent that to power. Go ahead. Go ahead. Unmute yourself.
To respond to what the woman was saying on the bottom, I never made the claim that the USA was undermining or destabilizing Senegal. And if she wants to make that claim, give me some examples, give me some evidence. And if you do say that we're undermining you and that we're the reason why you guys are not getting reparations, what you're saying is that if you were not,
I'm saying that you guys are trying to take some of the reparations. That's what I'm saying, and that's a fact. So I'm not understanding. You just came down and said that you guys are corrupt. The African Union is corrupt. So what are we arguing here? Well, I'm not understanding your point.
Right.
We have an example right now of Africans trying to use Black American struggle to fund whatever the hell they got going on for reparations. So
right, so are those the Africans that are in the US, like the second generation, the
Yes,
anchor babies, like you
the
like to call them, or
African.
is it the African Union that is operating from Africa? Because it's not the immigrants that are in the USA, right?
If the African Union's corrupt and you admitted it, why are you not focused on them? Why are you focused on us?
I'm not focused on this. I mean, I'm on TikTok. I saw this
Sounds
prompt.
like you are.
yeah.
Sounds like you're really focused on us. I'm just wondering if you just admitted that your nation is corrupt, including the African nation, why are you focused on Black Americans? It sounds
I
like
mean,
you're
I can say the same thing
and
about
that's the
you, right?
problem.
So that's a great point because it's kind of like your country is corrupt. So the small 2 million that you're bringing over here, they some corrupt motherfuckers. Would you agree?
I mean, I said the African Union, right? I didn't say every country has corruption for sure, right?
Okay, right. So out of the 2 million of you Africans that come over here, how many of them do you think have the same ways as the African Union?
I mean, the people that are coming to the United States, they're not coming as a government, so they're coming as individual people, trying to get wealth by themselves. They're not coming as a government.
Who are they when they come over there? Over here, who are they trying to help?
Themselves.
Okay, so and why are they coming over here?
To build themselves up, for education, whatever it may be. But they're not representing their government.
So they're economic refugees, basically.
Right. But are they representing their government? They're not.
So anytime somebody's an economic refugee,
What government?
You're coming over here to fulfill your own selfish needs. So you're not here to help Black Americans. You are here to fulfill your own needs. That, sir, is undermining. You will undermine us to fulfill your own agendas. So it don't matter if it's 1 of you, 2 million of you, however number it is, you're not coming over here for our best interest. Point blank period. Go ahead.
Do you think I'm gonna just ask you this honestly, do you think any immigrants that come to the US come there to help Black Americans? Of course they don't, right?
No, of course.
Let's be honest.
That's why we're
We
delineating.
don't want you here. That's the problem. You're proving our point.
But I mean, if you don't want Africans here, that's fine. But you don't get to decide that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go to the government and they're like,
out of the way. If you're gonna be here, just stay out of the way. That's all we're saying. So go teach your friends that, your other African friends. If you're gonna be here, stay out of the way. If not, don't criticize Black people. That's all we're saying.
Can I interject something, please?
Go ahead, sis.
So I think what the main issue that I have is when people who are not familiar with the history of our country, especially as Black Americans, speak on things or get involved with politics and things that can affect us as Black American people. One of the examples, I mean, it doesn't even have to be politics. I can give one example. The guy at Red Lobster, he's an African man. The CEO, any Black American knows when you have a seafood boil, that seafood boil is supposed to be covered in a sauce, a well-seasoned sauce. When he first came out with the seafood boil at Red Lobster, that was not, he ain't do it right. And the reason why he ain't do it right is because they put a man who was Black, but he's African, so I could tell because of his last name, who wasn't familiar with Black American culture and how we do our seafood boils.
Detrimental to your community for sure.
No, I'm just giving an example.
It's not really detrimental to you guys though.
No,
How is that
I'm
detrimental?
just giving an example of the how a lot of people who are African, they come to the country and they don't know the culture, especially a lot of us originate from the southern portion of the United States, the American South. A lot of y'all come here, y'all are used to the big cities because that's where a lot of immigrant people go, like New York City, Miami, Chicago, Detroit, wherever. But most Black Americans originate from the South, and most of us are here in the American South. And y'all don't even know the culture of the South. Y'all just know what you know from the cities. A lot of y'all don't even realize that we have over 100 HBCUs. Some of y'all will come here and say, Black Americans don't care about education. Yeah, we have over 100 HBCUs. Some of y'all don't even know how many affluent and rich Black people we have in America, because when a lot of y'all come over here, y'all end up in the poorest of areas.
And then you take on white ideologies, right?
So,
Exactly.
what would you like Africans to do when they come to the U.S.? Tell me exactly.
Well, first of all, we would like you Africans to not come. That's number one.
You want us to kiss your feet? Kiss your feet?
Let me give you a history lesson. So the civil rights movement, you know, we participated in that, or it was ran by us, and then we wanted you guys to come to America because we were thinking that you guys would come here and you guys will side with us and you guys will help us build our communities and fight against our oppressors. So we was rooting for you guys at one point, Caribbeans, Africans. But when you guys started to come over here, we started to realize that you were for yourself. And the problem is you can't do anything, sir, because if you were to do anything, the white folks will stop letting you come over here. So what you need to do is build your own damn country and worry about your damn self and stop worrying about what we got going over here and our damn reparations.
Right.
That's what I need to do.
That Africans are actually doing anything to you, so.
Yeah, it was an African. It was an African that said that we didn't need reparations.
What visa did you come over here on, young man? What visa?
Me? I don't know. Like, should you call ICE on me or I don't know?
No, don't panic.
We're not going to do that.
I'm panicking right now. I don't know.
I
Are you
just
gonna
want
call
to.
ICE on me though? Don't call ICE on me, please.
It's okay. You're crashing out. We won't. I promise.
He's gonna call ICE
You
on you,
probably
baby.
came over on an education visa. So if you came over on an education visa, are you going to take your degree and take it back to Senegal and build it up?
Should I do that?
Good.
Thank you for the advice.
So what is your plan here? What do you
I'm just saying because honestly, it feels like you guys you're kind of cowards because you're trying to find someone to kind of blame.
Yo, watch
And you're on TikTok out here.
Let me talk. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Because what you're doing is you're on TikTok and trying to find a scapegoat for people that are literally not even standing in your way. You know what I'm saying? So
wait, hold on, sir. So when you come into this country, you already admitted that you come to this country for yourself,
right?
For your own gain. You do realize in America there's two Americas, right? There's white America and there's black America. There is no you just do your own thing. You're supporting somebody. You're helping somebody's agenda. So when you say you guys are just harmless, trying to do your own thing, you're supporting somebody, and it's not us. So you don't think that's a problem?
I mean, when they do come here, they support themselves and it works out. So I don't know what you mean.
So okay, when you come over here, who do you got to get a green card from? A visa?
Huh?
Who do you get a green card from or a visa from when you come over here? Is it a white person or a black person? Who runs the
white team?
Okay, a white team man. So off rip, this is the first person you have to submit to when you come to this country. So you know who not to cross. Who are you not cross?
Right, but then let's say you have money.
Answer the question.
Go ahead. Okay, what's your question?
who would you least revolt against if you got your visa from a white man? Who are you not gonna piss off?
I'm not gonna piss off the immigration authorities,
You're not gonna piss off
who
the
are
white
probably
man
all mostly white too.
because you had a transaction, sir. It's called a transaction.
Right,
He
right,
came over here and he gave you a visa.
right.
You know, with that visa, you had to conform to his rules.
Okay.
And you would not come over here start a revolution. You would not come over here and revolt because you like it here and you want the benefits that Black Americans built and white Americans are offering you. So how does this help Black Americans in any way?
But like I said, right, I already admitted to you that we come here for ourselves, right? So
Okay,
if we come here,
so if you come here for yourself, that means you're playing for who? Yourself and who else? There's one more person you playing for.
ourselves, and that's it.
Nah.
I don't know what
The
you want
white
to tell
man,
you.
bro.
White America. White America. Because you're coming here for the opportunities they're giving you. They're letting you here.
I thought it was the Black Americans giving us the opportunities. Like,
No. We built the opportunities. We didn't give you the opportunity, nigga.
if you built it, that means you gave it to us, right?
We built the opportunities, nigga, through slavery. We built the opportunities of the buildings you see, the neighborhoods that you see. If you want to move into a low-class neighborhood or whatever, you want to be around us, these are the neighborhoods we built up. Right.
Go.
Huh?
So we got it from you guys, right?
You guys are invading it. You guys are not respecting it.
So are we getting from the white team man or you guys? Which is
Getting
it?
the visa for the white team man. And you coming over here and you're not supporting it or help building our communities.
But I mean,
They're
when you
not
talked about the
acknowledging
civil
us.
rights, and then you said it, you know
You
how
said what, brother?
They're not acknowledging us. They're not acknowledging our
Our achievements.
yeah,
Right.
they're not acknowledging us.
Right.
You know?
nobody's not acknowledging your achievement. Have I said anything disrespectful against Black Americans on this panel?
It ain't about
Like
that.
we
It's a
made
different
that protest and shit. We made that shit like cool, bro. Ain't nobody was protesting until Black people went out there and do that shit.
No, like
We made people stand up to the government. We did that shit. Y'all
we
didn't do
still
that
do it
shit.
to this day. We still doing that to this day.
Exactly. That's why they not going around grabbing us
Host,
up.
let me ask you a question. Do you know how the Civil Rights Act turned into the Immigration Act, right? Do you think consciously when they were protesting, they were doing it, let's do it so that immigrants can come here, or were they doing it for themselves so they can have
They
rights in
were
this
doing
country?
it. They were doing it for Africa too. When that whole civil rights movement was going on, dog, they had commercials and
Was it more of a
Black people
byproduct
sitting
though?
there fighting. Yes, Black people sitting there fighting for freedom for Africa. We ain't know what was going on in Africa until a Black person said it.
But
While
host,
we over here fighting for our freedom, we also fighting for y'all freedom, bro. And that's how y'all turn around and do us.
Go ahead, bro. What's your question?
Was it because primarily, of course, you guys were doing it for your own rights in the country, and then of course we got you're saying the immigrants.
We were saying free Africa too.
Can I finish it real quick? I'll just finish it real quick.
Go ahead.
So of course, I'll agree with you. The byproduct of that is other immigrants getting the right to come into the country, but primarily you guys were doing it for yourselves. And there's nothing wrong with that.
So let me go ahead and answer.
But you're out here being a martyr. You're trying to act like a martyr.
So what's going on is we know white supremacy. We've dealt with it. We fought against it. We didn't run away from it. So we know how they get, and we understand that we need this was how we usually used to think, or how we used to think. We thought we needed everybody to help us, or we wanted everybody. We wanted to support everybody, no matter if he was African, if he was a Caribbean. We thought we all was one because we thought y'all knew the intensity of this oppressor. We assumed y'all knew. But then when y'all got here, we started realizing that y'all don't give a damn how evil this motherfucker is. You're just here to benefit.
Do you know who said the same thing?
So hold on now. So it wasn't that we were doing it for ourselves. We were doing it for the whole world because we knew these white folks. We know them the best. We dealt with them the best. So it wasn't a us thing. It was a humanity thing. Why do you think the Black Panther Party started? The Black Panther Party wasn't just for Black folks. It was equal rights for everybody. Everything Black Americans have done in the past has been for everybody. We're now starting to cut that shit off because we starting to realize that everybody ain't for us. So you can't sit here and say it's the same thing as you coming over here and having selfish ways for yourself, because at least you benefited off of us going here and making that fight. I haven't benefited from you coming over here and eating up all the resources, nigga.
You can say the same thing. Host, be honest.
Mr. AI, hold on. You know what he said that was so insulting? He said we act like we're martyrs. Excuse me. A martyr means to die for a cause. A martyr means to die for a cause, and we've been doing that.
We victims.
We've been doing that. We've been doing that forever and ever. So to say that we're acting like martyrs is insulting. That's what I'm saying. You don't respect our culture. You don't respect our history. You're condescending. You're on here being condescending. You should be bowing down to us. If it wasn't for us, you would not be here. So we're not acting. We're just standing on business.
Yeah.
You went to Liberia, right? Would you say that's undermining?
All right, one thing we're in America right
I've
now,
never fled.
and it's
What
like
do we do in Liberia?
Africans.
You
Why
don't
do
know you don't know about
Africans
the
attach
American
themselves
Liberians?
to Americans?
I
Why do
mean,
y'all attach
Never
yourselves
been
to
to
us?
Liberia.
okay, so I mean,
So
host, you probably
Liberians,
know
hold
about
on.
it.
I'll tell my people about Liberia because he's not going to give real facts. What he is about to imply, when they tried to send us back, quote unquote, to Africa because they knew that we were the indigenous people to this land, when they tried to, quote unquote, send us back, they tried to send us back, and some decided to go, quote unquote, to some fake land, and they went to Liberia. Since they've been in Liberia, it has been nothing but chaos. So once again, because the people that went back were not accepted by the Liberians. But as you see, he does not want to focus on Senegal and the shithole that it's in right now.
Really?
He'd rather focus on everything except his own country. Tell me something
Hey, I
great
think
about your
the
country.
host knows about
Wait,
American
hold on.
Liberians. The
Besides
host,
the
you know about
gold
American Liberians.
statue, hold
You're trying
on.
to be
Besides
disingenuous
the
right now.
gold-plated statue that you guys built, tell me something great about your country that will make me want to go there and invest. Tell me something. Tell me. Tell us. We want
All
to
right,
be
so the point
investors.
when I
Tell
said
us
about
something great about Senegal.
when I said the point about American Liberians,
Tell me something
you act
great
like
about
you guys didn't
Senegal.
undermine other people as well, right? But
Tell me
when
something
you guys
great
went to
about
Liberia,
Senegal. I want to go there.
God
Tell me
damn,
where I should go.
where you want to
We
go?
want to go.
You want
No,
to go
tell
to
me. That's
you
what
want
I'm
to go to
saying. That's
Senegal?
where you're from. Tell me
When the
something great about it.
Africans undermined their people and sold them into slavery, they came
American
over here
Liberians,
asking
when they
for
went to
our
Liberia, they
reparations.
undermined the people there, just as you're claiming Africans do and Caribbeans do to you guys right now. And it was on a
Tell
worse,
me
and
something
it
great
was on a
about
higher level
Senegal.
when you guys did it back in Liberia. The host is not saying anything right now because he's know I'm right.
What is even?
Oh, the host is letting me speak because you see you're not coming with facts. When they went to Liberia, that was financed by the U.S. government, the same government that's destabilizing your country. Those were only a few people. We're talking about the Americans that are here standing on business, keeping our foot on your little ashy neck. You do not want to acknowledge your own country. So how are you going to tell us about our country? You don't even want to tell us
Get
nothing
us
great
out of
about
the country,
Senegal.
though. Why can't you get us out of the country?
Tell me
Though?
something.
So I want to say this. I want to say this to you, brother. The reason why I'm not commenting on your Liberia comment, because I don't give a fuck about Liberia.
Right. So I
And
don't give a fuck about what you got going on.
hold on. I don't give a fuck about Liberia. I don't give a fuck about Africa. And I have no desire to go over there.
What's your struggle?
Hold on. Because you're getting emotional. Because I'm just being honest. I just don't give a fuck. So I'm not gonna flee from here to go to Africa. I'm not gonna extract the people in Africa. I'm not gonna try to benefit off nobody in Africa. I'm focused on where I'm at right now. So that's why I'm not really paying attention, because the conversation you have is really not interesting to me
But
at
why
all.
can't you get us out of the country, though?
But look how interested you are, engaged you are about what I'm doing over here in America. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not interested in you, brother. And
Why can't you get us out of the country, though?
Huh?
Why can't you get us out of the country?
Why we can't get you out the country?
Right.
To flee your
What
country
you
is the
mean?
important
Like,
question.
Hold on. Nigga, if you want me to call ICE, nigga, just send me your location.
Call ICE, brother, please.
If you want me to call ICE, just send me your location.
So you got to call someone to get me out of the country?
And we'll get you out of here, brother. But anyways, you're trying to play tit for tat with me because I don't know, for whatever reason. I mean, whatever, nigga. But we don't want you here. Hold on. Hey, this nigga mad. Hey, so we don't want you here. We're delineating from you. I just don't see what the issue is, nigga. Just I don't know who you're gonna be able to profit off of when we don't let you, benefit off.
Get me out of the country. That's
You know what I'm
unfortunate.
saying? So I know they pretty much grape the hell out of Africa. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to come over here because y'all ass can't fight back. Which we stand on
Get me out of the
business.
country, brother.
Listen. We stand on business over here, partner. See what I'm saying? So you can't get he left. The nigga left. Right.
Fled like he fled Senegal. See how they flee? He's like, this is too much. Let me flee.
They got scared. Yeah, listen, y'all. Like they come with these crazy ass talking points. Like, bro, like why are you so invested on what we got going on, man? Like, so you mad because we don't care about Africa, but Africa care about us? Africans trying to steal Black American reparations. You don't say Black Americans trying to steal African reparations. So this is the point of delineating because these people, they done lost their damn minds. They done lost their damn mind. We got somebody else, you know what I'm saying, who been talking cash money. Shit, what it is, brother? What's your name and where you from?
I'm from Bahamas, Finley.
Damn, you a cracker. Okay. I see you in the chat going crazy. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
out here
you do.
making
You
rebuttals.
do.
So are you currently in the Bahamas right now, Finley?
No, I'm in Florida. I'm in your city, bro.
You're in Miami. Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
So what's the rebuttal?
So my rebuttal is, if you don't hold your government accountable to destabilizing other nations, we have a right to be here too.
And
That's
okay,
my
But
argument.
that's the thing, like,
you in here with some sharks, nigga. Okay, so you're saying that. Repeat it one more time, so I can say it one more time.
If your government, if the American government profits off destabilizing other countries, exploiting other countries, practicing neocolonialism in other countries, the victims of that have the right to be here too.
Okay, so the
why
answer
would
of
you
the
come
hold
here?
on. So the answer of the victims is to come here and undermine us. That's your answer.
Yeah.
Why not?
That is the answer. Yeah.
Come here? Why not come here and fight the people who are extracting from you?
That's not how it works. I mean,
That's
you can
that
laugh. That's not how it works.
dictatorship, bro.
Okay, y'all bitch ass, get out of here. All right, you bitch ass. Right.
That's that
So you
dictatorship
mad at
people be
me
talking about.
when I'm extracting you, and I got to deal with the consequences of you being extracted. What the hell? Y'all so damn weak, bro.
Mr. AI, thanks for having me. You know I love y'all. I gotta go fight some tethers and cut some anchors for these babies. So I'm gonna talk to you later.
All right, sis, appreciate you.
Bye.
Hi. What's going on, brother? What's your name? Where you from?
Well, my name is Richard Feliz Martinez. I'm from the Dominican Republic.
Okay.
I just wanted to add something that the guy before me came saying because the United States destabilized our countries. That means that people from here, Black Americans or African American, whichever you guys identify with,
Black Americans.
had to fight for us. No, our government is blamed for what the United States is doing to our own country. Our government, not the United States, because our government is the one who has to fight the United States for the things that they're doing in our countries.
Yeah, y'all gotta
We
fight.
cannot blame. We cannot ask people to participate. Now, if people feel like participating, that's something else. But we cannot holding accountable for something that the government of the United States is doing in our countries.
Right. I agree. Absolutely.
Nah.
Someone's trying to respond to you. Go ahead, Philly. Unmute your mic. Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, they come here, tell us we gotta fight up against our government, but all they want is money. Like, once they get their money, they gonna go back to treating us like trash.
Right.
That's like jumping into the shark belly, knowing the shark gonna eat you.
I grew up in Miami, in Little Haiti and Alaparo.
You gotta unmute your mic, Finley. Your mic.
Wait. Hey, Papi Chulo. Why is your family in Miami?
My family is all over the place, and I can come whenever I want to
No,
I
but
want to.
okay, so your family lives in the DR?
And I can go back to DR because that's my country.
Do you know why you could go back to the DR though?
I came as a young person to the United States
I'm
with my
saying,
mom.
do you know why?
Because
Okay.
the African American cannot fight the fight that we're supposed to be fighting. Not them, it's us. So if we are here in the United States, we are the one who have to ask the United States why they did that, why they did this in our country. We can ask African Americans, fight for us. No.
Okay, let me respond.
What?
Why is your family able to live in the DR right now?
My 80% of my family is in the Dominican Republic and Haiti because I'm Haitian too.
Do you know why though? Why they're in the DR?
What you mean why? Because we
you
were
guys
brought
profit
there
off of it too. Your country is backed by the US. So of course you could say what you're saying right now. You
Back by the
bro.
USA? Are you
Do you know
serious?
about
Did you know the
Trujillo,
Dominican
bro?
Republic got intervened twice by the United States?
Bro,
One in
you guys
14,
are literally back. The elites in your
1914 to
country
1924
are
and
backed by the
1965, and then
U.S.
we kicked
You
them out.
profit off of
And we
exploiting
kick
other
them out. We
countries.
cannot ask the African
This is
Americans
why
to do
you're,
something for us,
bro.
but we have to do it for our own country, not the African American. I am sorry. You cannot be victimizing here when your people has to be the one fighting for your country, not the
Nah, it's not
others.
that simple, bro. It's not that
Well,
simple.
hold on.
It's
No, hey, Finley, no one talked about anything being simple. I'm talking about what the hell you got to do. That sound a little bit kind of, bitch ass. Talking about it's not that simple. It's not that. Man, we ain't trying to hear that. You got to, it's either you gonna handle
no.
business or not. And you laughing because you
Bro,
know it's true.
bro,
That
you're a
weekend,
black American. You know it's not
that
that
Nigga
weekend
simple,
sound
bro.
scared
discourse is
as
not
shit.
that simple.
Y'all,
Hey,
y'all been
hold on.
struggling.
Go ahead, Rusty. Talk to me. What's your name? Where you from?
Man, I'm from DC, Southeast.
Okay.
These niggas sound scared as hell, man.
Scared of the motherfucker. Want to fight everybody but they own the president.
Uh-huh.
You got to fight for me.
Nah, but I agree though. If
Oppressors
you come over
too. I
this,
don't know what
if
you're
you come over this
laughing at.
motherfucker, I agree. If you come over this motherfucker and you don't pick sides, you in the way. Go the fuck back home.
Right, exactly. You in the way.
And that's the thing that I've been telling people. Like I can come here to the United States, right? But if there's one day I want to go back to my country, that's why I have my own country. I can go back and they will not tell me no. Like
Back because your country's supported by the U.S.
it's
That's the
not
only
supported
reason
by
you
the
could go
United
back.
States of America. I am sorry. You
Your
know
country
all the
is backed by
propaganda the
the
United States does
U.S.
to the Dominican Republic, a lot. And a lot of boycotts. But one thing we have Dominicans that we're gonna fight for our country. That's the difference between your
One
country
thing
and
you
my
have is
country. We
America.
always
That's the
fight.
only
We
reason your
always put them
country's
in the
doing good.
place how they're
You're acting
supposed to
like
be
you
doing.
Dominicans do
Like
something.
we
Y'all
are
don't
the
do
one who
shit,
has to
bro.
fight for our own life. We cannot ask somebody else to fight for our own life.
Because
I am
you don't
sorry,
have
but
to
that's the
fight
damn
anyone.
truth.
You're
Now
backed
the
by the U.S.
Bahamas like to be leaking. That's your problem, not the African Americans.
All right, Jamal, brother, go ahead and talk, Jamal. You know what I'm saying? Let me hear your input.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about, but like,
First of all, what's your name? Yeah, I know your name, Jamal. But where you from, Jamal?
yeah, I'm from Maryland.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay. Where your people from?
Nigeria.
Okay. Go ahead, brother. Talk.
All right, so I'm confused by like the background. Africans trying to take Black American reparations.
Yeah. What?
There's nothing to take
Why you say that?
because where are the reparations at?
What does that mean? What you trying to say? Just because
Reparations don't exist.
you
That's why
talking
there's nothing to take.
okay, so you're trying to say that just because we didn't get it,
Yeah.
that it's not around?
Yeah, they're not around. There is no reparations to take.
But there's claims to reparations to be made before we get them. Why are you making claims to our reparations? Is the point?
You know how long there's been
Hey, that's
claims?
exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said when I read that article talking some damn African Union talking about Black American struggle also needs to get reparations with the African Union. I said, shit.
Nah, don't put us with that shit.
No, I'm just curious. Like, you know how long there's been claims? Like how long? Like they've been.
What's just like you mentioned? You're Nigerian. Your people are not. This is our fight. I'm not understanding why you're engaged in our fight.
I'm not. That's the point.
If we haven't got any reparations, this is our problem to deal with, right? So you may not see the value in it. You may not see the the big problem with it. But nigga, don't worry about what I'm worried about. The hell? So yeah, talk about there is no okay, nigga. So why your people trying to fight for it?
See, you're not understanding. You can't try to take something that doesn't exist. No one's trying to take anything from
So
you.
why are we mentioned in their claims for reparations?
Which claim? What are you talking about?
Oh, so you
don't exist, bro.
So you're not even informed.
Yeah, all this
Which
like
claim?
Come back to me later when you read, nigga. I don't allow people on here who don't read. You can't come over here and start saying some shit. Right, you know what I'm saying? So you see, they like to undermine what we're trying to do. They don't even know what we're doing. So how you gonna come over here and have a rebuttal? You don't even know what the hell the game plan is talking about. So what reparations? We fighting for it. See, they're so used to not fighting for nothing that it, like how he said, if it's not already there, then it's not gonna. I guess it's not gonna be there. That's their mentality. If it's not there already, then there's nothing to take. Right? They're not fighters. That's all.
They fleers, bruh.
They fleers. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to have to fight. They don't want to have to do the hard things. They like he just said. Well, if it's not there, then it's just not there, bro. Right?
I just gonna say one thing, and I'm just gonna go for somebody else to come.
Go ahead.
And I say to this a lot to a lot of my people, the Hispanic. We have to tend the African Americans. Why? Because of the African American, the movement that Martin Luther King did. That's why us Latino can have a residence card here in the United States. Us Latino can become a U.S. citizen here in the United States. And for you guys to ask for reparation, that's the right thing. But we cannot ask for a piece of the pie where we never contributed to what you guys did for 400 generations, 400 years here in the United States, fighting for the right to vote, for the right to have a paper, for the right to have a document. That's you guys. We can ask for ask a piece of the pie, but we cannot do that. Now, what we have to ask is for the Spain who did something to us. That's the one we have to ask reparation for. But not here in the United States, ask for something that you guys did for yourself.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm glad you brought that up because you know we dealing with these cuckoo birds. You guys don't know what a cuckoo bird is. A cuckoo bird lays eggs in other people's nests, and then those baby birds kick out the original birds at the nest and try to act like they built the nest. And that's what we do. We deal with a lot of cuckoo bird immigrants who come over here and they start acting like they're own something when they didn't build nothing or contribute to something. And we're just like, hey, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta chill, bro.
But well, guys, it was nice to meet you guys. Bye.
All right, brother, have a good one. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, not all of them are bad. But anyways, y'all, that's it for the night. I appreciate everybody. But anyways, if you guys have a black-owned business, you want me to promo, go ahead and send me a DM, and I'll shout it out. Other than that, you guys have a good one. Thanks for everybody who hopped on.
Stay blessed.